coming for us now. Somehow they found us out. No sudden moves, don't make a sound. They're out for blood this time around. We gotta burn it all down. Today's the day, revolution's on its way. Our time is now, hold the line. This is how we'll be defined. Just stand your ground, give and take. Only works when both sides really give and take. The revolution's on its way.
Look around, what do you know?
This whole damn place is about to blow.
Look around, what do you see?
I see the wolves at bay coming after me. Tried to hold us down, but they can't control us now. Today's the day, revolution's on its way. Our time is now, hold the line. This is how we'll be defined. Just stand your ground, give and take. Only works when both sides really give and take. The revolution's on its way. Is about to blow.
Look around, what do you see?
I see the wolves at bay coming after me.
a penis.
Oh, okay. Hi. Welcome to Fleeting Hope. It's Chaos as always.
Oh, we're here.
We've got just about everybody here. Where's the party?
You can do it.
I forgot the
You
layout
got
of my own
this.
buttons. Forgot the layout of my own buttons.
Danny decided to get up and leave literally with a minute left.
Well, she went to go do something real quick. But that's all right, because we got announcements real quick before we get into everything here.
Yay.
Yes.
Normal announcements. Nothing too special or too exciting. We have our things to get me wish list as well as our PayPal donation link that cycles through the chat. If you are so inclined to give to us to help us make the production of this a little bit better and everything that we do just that slightly bit better, make sure you check out both of those links so that we can help give you better content all the way around. We also have our beacons link that goes around through the chat and is also down below the stream. That if you check it out, it leads you to all of our different social media sites, including Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, as well as some personal from our players' standpoints, their social media links as well. You can check out Savannah here at Funshine Illustration and her beacons link listed on there. You can check out Alex, our lovely Leviathan artificer. He does YouTube and all that sort of stuff. And then myself, I am a Twitch streamer, and that's all I really do right now. I stream on Twitch because time. But you can check out all of us if you want more content outside of Fleeting Hope. On that, we just recently did a giveaway. Congratulations to Sierra for winning that giveaway yesterday. Thank you to everybody for helping us reach that goal, and you, as the community, made that giveaway possible. Look forward to many more and sponsoring ourselves more in the future. So thank you for that. But I don't think there's much else outside of that.
No. So
We do have room for sponsorships.
Yes.
We are open. Our DMs on the Twitters and the everything. Just please, for the love of God, G-subs. Somebody message us. Diet Coke. Anybody. We're open. We want to talk to you guys.
Oh yeah, you missed that one last night.
Yeah, I probably did. That was funny.
Yeah. But with announcements out of the way. After taking some time separated across continents, the party reconvened back at Daisy's, had gone over some of their happenings while they had been separated, sharing new information that may have been brought to light, also discussing what next to do. You had discussed options of going to the Lushcut Forest to investigate some undead, going to Kaimal on some sort of influential bodyguard work for leaders of tal'dorei. But nonetheless, you all drank and enjoyed yourselves one last night. Some of you taking some time to fight one another. Nearly absolutely obliterating somebody.
Sorry.
Nonetheless.
Right. But you all eventually made your way to bed. And we're gonna come back to the next morning. Belwin and Tomay, you two are the first to wake up as the early risers of the troop. And I imagine the both of you had stayed in your given rooms here in Daisy's.
After waking up and getting ready for the day, I would head downstairs to the bar and I want to check and make sure that the bottle that I gave Daisy is still displayed.
Make a perception check.
Perception, I said 8. 8 total.
You can see it up there. I mean, it doesn't really look any different than it does yesterday. Clearly it didn't sell during the night, but it is still sitting up there in the same spot. What about you, Belwin? You doing anything?
Nothing really super fancy. Just get up and go downstairs.
Okay. Yeah, walking downstairs, you see Tomay already sitting down at the bar, pouring through his journal.
I'm gonna, I guess, walk up
with that roll.
and sit close. Is anyone like Daisy, Melody up? Someone that can make breakfast.
Daisy's awake and he's already sees you coming down and just turns off and walks into the kitchen to go ahead and start. He knows y'all schedule at this point.
The silent nod.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good man. Then sit like close to Tomay. Maybe not right next to him. Maybe like a seat or two away.
Yeah. So, Tomay, as you're going over your books and everything, you really don't notice Belwin sit down next to you. Robert or Kaylinn, you two would be the next to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's anything y'all are wanting to do first thing in the morning here.
Coffee.
Are you asking Daisy for some coffee?
No, I have my. Oh, actually, you know what? Since I'm at Daisy's, I'm gonna have some of his coffee.
Yeah. He expectantly had prepared 3 mugs of coffee. Seeing Belwin come down and places them in front of you all. Tomay,
Daisy.
it's
You're
at
good man.
this point that you see the 2 smaller ones have joined you at the bar this early morning.
Good morning.
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 Nope.
Apparently
Kaylinn-
also
Kaylinn coming down the
Yeah.
stairs
I,
or coming in the door.
I'm still waking up. I didn't see you there, Kaylinn. What's
You said my name earlier, so I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm coming downstairs.
Yeah.
How'd you sleep, though, man?
Slept pretty well, honestly. With that
Good.
sober up brew and everything, it made the night easy.
Good thing. No, me and I slept
What
alright.
did I throw up the night before?
Oh,
Went
yeah.
to bed?
Roll me a d20. Let's see what's in your room right now.
15.
Similarly to Leviathan, you puked up a dagger. A perfectly balanced dagger. But this one has a slightly different design to it. It's a little more like industrial in its look. No initial stamped on it or anything. But perfectly balanced dagger nonetheless.
Yeah, I threw this up. I'm not really sure. I can't really use this. Can you guys get use out of this?
Okay, I'm gonna take it.
I mean,
I'll
I
hand it
can
over to Belwin.
take it if you don't want it.
No, I mean,
I mean, it's very well balanced.
it is.
Yeah.
Kind of just like inspect it a little bit.
Yeah, make an investigation check, because why not?
Investigation, you got it.
I'm kidding.
13 total.
Looking over it, I mean, it is a well-made dagger. It's hard to really tell if it was cast or if it was hand forged. Kind of like you can't really make out any sort of like seams or anything from a mold, but some of these angles are like way too intricate for tools that you know.
Is it okay if I look at it?
Fine, yeah, go ahead. Gonna handle first
Yeah.
to Kaylinn.
Roll an investigation check.
I want to see if it's magical. Okay.
It's not.
17.
17.
Wait, sorry. 16 plus 2, so 18.
18. Looking over it, I mean, you can make out a little bit more than Belwin was able to, especially with your knowledge of the forge and smith's tools and everything. This is handmade, but not with any tools that you're familiar with. Kind of get your mind wandering where it came from a little bit.
And
Yeah.
it doesn't feel magical or anything?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real intricate.
It's just a
Can't-
regular dagger from what I could tell.
Well,
No,
it's
I would say
handmade.
it's regular, but it's definitely mundane. Or maybe. I'm not sure. It's intricate, to say the least.
Oh, yeah. This definitely was well, handmade.
Right. No. So, anyway, how'd you all sleep?
Very well.
That's the
Like a
right. Bobby, what about
stone.
you?
I
Good
slept
job.
like a stone. It was great.
Wonderful.
Check Kaylin's
Yeah.
very well.
But
Okay.
Did she take a? Cause I don't know if she did. You take a sober up brew before you went to sleep after drinking all night?
I don't think so.
You were all given one. You were all given one to take
She did drink.
if you had wanted it.
I don't even think I drank.
You didn't.
No, you didn't. Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Then never mind. I thought everyone
Yeah,
drank.
you
for
can still
that.
roll an insight check.
I'll roll one so check to sleep. No.
Yeah. I mean,
8.
it's believable.
Yeah.
She seems like she rested well. You don't see any like visible bags or anything on her eyes.
I am the bag.
Anyways.
And
Belwin, so you seem to know a lot about you had a little bit of a reaction when we were talking about the lush cut forest and these undead and whatnot.
Yeah.
What was that all
Yeah.
about?
It's near the monastery where I was at.
Oh,
You know, the one where everyone knows what it is.
right. It's,
Yeah.
I didn't know you were part of a monastery, to be honest. I mean, I've known you
Well,
for
I
this
mean,
while,
like,
but I
the whole get up. You got the sigil and the belt too. I mean, you gotta be blind or something to not notice that.
well, and honestly, I mean, I noticed your sigils and everything like that, but I never put the dots together that it was part of a monastery.
Make a history
Yeah.
check for me.
It kind of wasn't really my first choice.
What is it with the 4s today? I keep rolling 4s. 8 total.
For what?
Yeah. I had him roll a history check to see if he knew anything about a monastery in the Lush Gut Forest. Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of tucked away. They're not the most public type of people.
So they want to be hidden.
I wouldn't say they're hidden. They just don't. A lot of the higher ups just don't really reach out a lot much. They like to deal with stuff pretty internally.
Did
That's
this-
why they kind of reinstated me. They wanted to handle stuff
Yeah,
as
well,
internally as they could have.
that's interesting. And you say this is where you've learned all your skills and everything, or?
And the basics here and there.
At this point,
right.
I wouldn't-
Daisy comes
I
out
wouldn't
and
say.
sets some food out.
Appreciate it, Daisy.
Thank you, Daisy.
Back to the question though, I wouldn't say it's where I learned everything. I kind of learned everything either practically on my own or from Ron, but a lot of I guess more of the
Rowan, what's
basics,
up with all these
fundamental
R
stuff
names?
was from there. What's up?
Ron and Rowan, what's up with them R names being so closely related?
That's a pure coincidence, man.
Hmm.
Though Rowan did remind me of Ron. A tiny bit. So I don't know. Very easy to, I guess, connect. But that's the type of person I mean, you've met. Or no, Tomay hasn't. Jackson has.
Yeah, Jackson has.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hey, by the way, don't mean to cut in y'all's conversation here, but do one of y'all want to go wake up Leviathan? He kind of passed out in the shop last night.
I got it.
Appreciated. I don't know what kind of, morning.
Splash water on all his mechanical equipment back there.
Yes. I
Don't
know.
splash water in there, please.
Yes, I know.
You gonna go wake up Leviathan?
Yeah.
But
How are you gonna go about waking him up? 'Cause this is fun.
I think I'm just gonna like push him a little bit. Not like full on force, but like
Okay,
hey.
make me a persuasion check because it's fun.
Of course.
You're persuading him to wake up.
That no, that's fair. 17.
Okay.
Wait.
L-
Yeah, 17.
Leviathan, you feel this gentle pushing on your shoulder as you're like laying on the comfortable concrete floor.
Comfortable.
It's comfortable for him.
What?
You see standing over you the satyr form of Kaylinn.
Time to get up. We're gonna go eat and then go to the undead people.
What? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I forgot they were what they were called.
Yeah.
I'll get up and go eat.
Yeah. Is there anything new that you're carrying on you that you may have started working on?
Helmet.
Oh yeah, the helmet, which you guys all got a little bit of a glimpse of last night, the night prior. You start to hear the familiar banging of sounds upstairs of Aurora waking up.
Like Aurora is waking up, but hey, Belwin,
Yeah.
Would you want to take a quick morning walk with me? I kind of wanted to chat with you a little bit.
Me?
Would
I
you,
don't
would
get
you
why.
care for a morning walk?
I guess, but sure. Sure.
Well,
Give me
hey,
some fresh
hey,
air.
Belwin, before you go,
Bobby, what's up?
let me see your sword.
Whip it out. So,
I'm going to spell store heat metal in it.
Yeah. Take a moment to set the infusion on it as a spell storing item.
Yep.
You store heat metal in there, and if I'm not mistaken, you get 10 uses of it a day.
You get 10
I
uses of
do.
it until it's out. Yeah.
Oh,
In which
and-
case, whenever he's
Yeah,
out, I
it's
can
either
put it.
it's either until it's out or he uses it for another spell.
Robert, by the way, whenever me and Belwin get back, if you don't mind helping me out for a moment, I want to try to enchant this armor for Peaches.
I'll
And I
see
know
what
me
I
and
can
you-
do.
Yeah, me and you were the ones that enchant Kaylinn's bow, so I figured me and you could handle just a simple enchantment versus a more complex one.
Do I hear this?
Yeah, y'all are all in the same room.
Okay.
I mean,
just
we
wanted to
can
make sure.
I can see what I can do. I can't really guarantee anything.
Oh, and I'll be helping you. Just whenever me and Belwin get back from our morning walk.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Tomay,
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
do you have a spell of returning or anything?
He's gonna open his book and just let it flip, trying to think of a spell that he has that's returning of any sort.
Okay, you start thinking of it, and y'all watch the pages just continue to flip. And continue to flip. And continue to, yep.
It doesn't. I unfortunately do not have anything that can do returning.
Okay.
Sorry. I just unfortunately don't know anything that can do that sort of thing.
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to get the middle arrows to be returning, and I honestly can't remember who can do that.
Well, that should be an easier enchantment. Maybe I can talk to somebody from I think I know somebody in Westron, but obviously we won't be going there for a little while. Maybe I can send a message out and we can get some information here soon, and if we ever go to Westron in the next few days or in the next couple weeks, we can make that happen for you.
Yeah.
You can also ask Daisy too. Pretty
Good.
well connected guy.
I've already asked Daisy. He said he's more with leather.
Well, here.
He has
Whenever
to
me
know
and Belwin are
somebody.
out on our walk, I will message and see if I can't make connections back in Westron, and see if I can't find somebody that knows enchantment.
Okay.
All right. Belwin, you ready for that walk?
I guess.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Heading out of
Waking up.
Daisy's.
As I'm walking out, I want to go ahead and cast Sending to the gentleman I am most familiar with at Gilmore's.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm familiar with
Yeah.
Gilmore himself. Can I send to Gilmore?
Yeah, sure. If that's who you want to send it to.
I would love to send to Gilmore.
What you saying?
I me cast first and get it gone. Hey, Gilmore. Tomay from Westron. Need a commission on returning arrows. Any chance you can do that enchantment? Willing to pay. Thank you. Goodbye.
Double check something here. Okay. You receive back after a little while. It takes a moment. But you receive back Atta, was it? I think I know your mother. You were commissioning something. What'd you say? Flying? For flying?
I just said returning.
Returning. I could do returning. Might cost a little bit, and it depends on the item. Depends on how long it'll take. How long it'll take.
How long it will take. You have
7 left.
7 left, yeah.
If I'm not in Westrun the next time you're around,
When you're
you receive another one. Around. Leave the request with someone at my store. And I can get back to you on it.
request with someone at my store, and I can get around to it. Is that it?
That's it.
Do I understand that it was a second message?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll respond to the second message with, "Thank you kindly. I know it's out of the ordinary for me, but would be helpful."
So as you're walking, you're doing this. It's getting somewhat busy this early morning. Streets are definitely starting to pick up. Belwin, you notice down the street a good ways a familiar half-orc that everyone recognizes. He's walking the opposite direction though, but you catch him out of the crowd of people as you're walking out here.
Gotcha. I don't think Belwin had much interaction with them, so Belwin just because like just knows of him.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
It's a familiar face in the crowd with your insane passive perception.
Anyways, Belwin, I know we've been traveling around for quite a while here, and I realize I don't know much about you. To be honest.
To be honest, you pretty much know all there is you need to know about me.
Well, and you say that, but I want to point out the reasons I say what I say.
Okay.
I know you're strong. I've seen you fight.
Mhm.
Hell, you cut me down quicker than anyone ever has in my life.
Yeah.
I know you care about your family.
Yeah.
How did you get the armor? Where did you learn what you've learned? Why did you choose a gun? What?
Is it?
There's
Is it?
questions to these strengths and these abilities that you have that have yet to be answered, to be honest.
Like, I guess just because no one really asked. I guess. I don't know. That's just something I just don't really talk about too much.
Well, I'm asking now. If I'm going to be traveling more with you guys and everything, I want to get to know each of you in your own light, away from the others that can answer for you.
So, came after I got kicked out of the monastery and got trained for a little bit, and the whole deal was like you have to be like, quote unquote, like one with your weapon, and like how it's like a whole extension of you. So I figured what better way to do it than to make it literally and kind of just show it off a bit, literally a part of you. No, it feels more natural that way than kind of holding something in your hand.
So it was your choice to chop off your own arm.
Oh, absolutely.
Was that
It-
painful?
I mean, it hurts like hell initially, but you kind of get used to it. I don't know. It helped my dad out of a rut too. Gave him a new good idea that he could finally. He had a little, I guess, call it writer's block for inventors for that for a while.
I can understand that. Not for inventions, but I have a different sense.
So you get it. I mean, nothing really was coming to mind, and this is more of a passion project for him.
Right. Well, then explain this. Explain this monastery. The party mentioned at one point that you weren't around for a minute there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what was that all about?
So they're very kind of prudish, very traditional. Not really as you could, I guess, kind of guess. I'm not really the type of guy who likes tradition all that much. I got kicked out because I wanted to use a firearm that didn't really fly there. However, things kind of got a little desperate for them, so they had to bring in some quote unquote special reinforcement, meaning Ron and I. My mentor fights using movable rods. He just has two of them. He just goes boom, boom. He clicks one of them, swings off the other, clicks it off. It's a fucking marvel to see. And then I obviously have the arm, and I can do a lot of whole different things. So we're kind of a on the call special task unit type deal for them, where if things kind of get dicey and they need some extra outside the box material, they kind of call on us.
Right.
So I technically am still a part of them, reinstated, but it's it's probably the most by proxy thing it can be.
That's understandable. Well, then I guess what else is there to know? I know everyone has their secrets, and sometimes they want to keep them to themselves. But if we're gonna trust each other and we're gonna be in this battlefield, what is there to know? Because trust me, I'm an open book. If you asked me the same question, I'd tell you everything.
Well, the arm's got a name.
The arm has a name.
Like how you name a weapon. No, it doesn't really come up too often, but I figured.
What's the arm's name?
Willie Pete.
Willie P. Interesting. I'm assuming this is just your arm and everything, and just because it is a weapon and an extension of you, that's the only reason it has a name?
Yeah, named after my brother.
Your brother. How many siblings do you have?
Well, there's Kelly. There's Araby, and there's Cola.
So just the three?
Well, and Willie.
And what happened with Willie, and why is the arm named after him?
He passed away pretty early after his birth. And shook my family up for a while.
Why?
It's better now. It's much better now, but there's still a bit of tension there. And it's kind of left us not really the same.
That's understandable. I can understand why it's hard.
Yeah,
But at least you keep the memory.
it's meant you are seeing the version of me who is, I guess, has accepted that. But I know Kaylinn, Aurora, and Bobby, they've kind of seen me at a low point from him.
Right.
It's something it's happened a while ago. Because in fact he would have been the second youngest. So it's been a while since Cole is around, but it's just something that stuck. I didn't never got to see him grow up or do anything. So, but still, that hasn't happened in our family, and probably ever.
Somebody's gonna place his hand on your shoulder as you're walking, and
No, I don't need.
yeah, you don't have
I
to be.
appreciate the condolences, but I don't need them. I've sorted it out.
Belwin,
I mainly.
Belwin. You don't have to continuously be strong. It's okay to show some weak points at some point. Just because you feel the need to always be strong for not only your family, but for this crew and this band of misfits, to say the least, doesn't mean that has to be a constant. Don't be afraid to show your true colors.
I mean, what you see is what you get, but I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. Well, is there anything you want to know about me? I know you just shared a deep past and everything, and I don't want to pry too much about it.
I guess
A lot of the story.
my real question is why you even chose to join the little ragtag team. I wasn't really there for you initially, so I mean, you have a mother, you have from what I assume, a significant other. From what I heard, you got a lot of shit going for you. So
Oh, if I'm
why
to
the
be
fuck are you
honest,
here?
if I am to be honest, oh, some odd years ago, I was in a rough spot. And you've heard this story once before, but me and my mom weren't doing so well. And we struggled in life, we struggled with money, we struggled to survive. And I took up adventuring with a misfit bandit crew. They were interesting individuals.
Okay.
There was a couple tieflings, man in very, very significant shining armor, and another one with a really giant hammer. I took up adventuring with them for a couple missions, and I don't know. I guess I found a enjoyment out of it. It was the only time I could forget of the troubles at home and look towards what was going on in the real world. And after a time, obviously, they all went about their own business on their own adventures, and I was stuck there in Westrun. Wound up drinking one night. I took up another job. Wasn't a full crew as such, but a strange gentleman. He offered me to help him discover the dragon's hoard, a number.
That's what the chest is. Okay.
I had nothing better going for myself other than the fact that I was drinking my life away. So I took that job. And boy, did I have fun adventuring towards the dragon's hoard. Was able to find some wealth and found this book, actually, and I'll present the book.
Spell book.
What's so special about that book? I seen it do some weird shit, man. But what's so special about it to you?
From what I know and what I've learned of this book, it's known as a vestige of divergence. And was used a millennia ago in battles that I could only think to ever be a part of.
Millennia ago, like during the calamity.
More or less.
Okay.
And upon receiving it, it had a connection with me. And I just felt drawn to this book to help me become the best arcanist that I can be. And ever since this book, I've grown and I've developed my own personal skills, and I've even developed my own spells. I mean, you've seen me in battle.
Mm-hmm.
You saw it yesterday when I was fighting Aurora. That
I'm not doubting your abilities. I'm just saying.
This book also holds a lot of secrets. And as of recently, I've discovered that the magic that Jameson might be using could be tied in a way to this book. And I'm gonna place my hand on his shoulder and I'm gonna cast Fortune's Favor.
Okay. You feel the warmth kind of wash over from the spot where he lays his hand, and it radiates over everything. And for a moment, it's strange. You're used to being able to perceive everything in a moment. You're able to perceive everything and then some. For just, like, fraction of a second. You feel like you have a little bit more control over yourself. You have a luck point for the next, 8 hours? Something like that? Hour? I can't remember.
The duration of this spell is an hour.
An hour. So you have a luck point for an hour.
Gotcha.
And this is what I'm saying. I spent some time while we were away, and I understood my book, and I learned it, and it showed me this arcane magic that you now feel. And through the research and the study that I've done, it has to do with there's a word. There's one word that keeps popping up in these notes. And I'm going to have the book flip to the notes.
Okay.
There's one word.
Okay. Don't look at me. So.
Dunamancy.
Would Belwin know, like, right off the rip what that is?
Make a history check. Or an arcana check. One of the two.
Ooh. Arcana would be a 9.
Total? Or is that what you rolled?
Total, yeah.
Okay. There's nothing really familiar about it that you know of.
So I'm just gonna give Tomay, I'm giving you a really like blank stare right now. Just
The word dunamancy comes up multiple times in this writing. And it talks about it's still confusing to me, but I believe it has to do with time and probability. I'm still unsure, and I still need to study over these notes multiple times, but
like you can like manipulate time and shit.
if the book's notes are accurate, I think that's a possibility. And if this book continues to show me different notes and different spells and different means of this way of magic, it's a strong possibility, but I'm still very unsure.
Well, shit, man, you got control of that. I mean, that's
Well,
time
you
and,
feel
time
what
and
others did to
probability
you,
are
right?
two big deals to have control over.
That spell that I just casted on you, how do you feel?
I feel I'm unsure how I feel about. I don't know. There isn't really too much different. I mean, like, I feel like you know, like world of I don't know. I just felt like I could see a little past what I can see, maybe for like a fraction of a second. But other than that, I feel fine.
That spell was just part of this book. It wasn't one that I had discovered. It wasn't one that I transcribed. It wasn't one that I bought from a store and was able to
It was
transfer.
just in the book.
It was just there. And I believe if I, with a little more study and a little more time, I can possibly give us a better chance at this Jameson person.
Anything can help. So as long as as long as good shit happens to me and not bad shit, it doesn't. You can do whatever.
Well, I feel bad for Aurora.
Yeah,
That was another spell that just appeared in the book that I didn't know what it did.
Yeah,
And I'm glad that Daisy has the magical capabilities that he does.
I'd just be careful with who you point finger guns to.
And you do the same.
I guess I can practice what I preach, but I do that pretty well anyways.
Right. Well, why don't we head back to Daisy's and see if the rest of the crew is awake?
I'm fine with that. We should get moving.
We should. We should probably get headed towards the Lush Gut Forest and find these undead.
Go with that.
So heading back towards Daisy's.
Yeah. Y'all start heading back. Leviathan, you said you wanted to be researching stuff while all that's going on. Aurora, Kaylinn, you two doing anything? Robert, you doing anything?
Eating breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Zem, you sleeping upstairs or downstairs?
Downstairs.
Okay.
Obviously.
So, as you wake up first thing in the morning,
Right in front of me.
your bunk is empty. And the bed is made.
Yes. No. Oh, no. Never mind. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, so you're in an empty bunk by yourself. You get all your stuff together.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Don't say
You head up out of your bunk. Are you heading to just the chow hall or upstairs?
I'll go ahead and head upstairs.
Okay.
Since I got my buddy
Yeah.
here.
As you're passing through chow hall, you can see there's a few people here. You see Melody's also sitting down here eating right now. And she sees you as you're walking in. Hey. Same chamber that you had debriefed with before.
Yeah.
Bring your troop down here.
Oh,
They gotta brief you on the mission.
that's fair. I just didn't think everyone would be allowed.
Well, there's gonna be some conversations and some promises made.
That's what you guys do best.
That is. But yeah, bring them down whenever they're all ready.
I will.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'll see you then.
Maybe.
And so I head upstairs.
Yeah. Winding through the labyrinth,
Wee.
proper channel. You've got it down at this point.
Yeah.
Following Melody a couple times. You emerge into the distillery area. Door shuts behind you. You walk out of underneath the stairs to part of the troop, all sitting at the bar enjoying breakfast.
We're not all here. Who left? Tomay, Belwin, I think, right? Yes.
Leviathan's like feverishly writing notes down.
Okay, well, when they get back, and whenever everyone is ready, you all have been cordially invited downstairs.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to go down there
No.
anymore.
It's okay, I promise.
All of us?
Yes.
Downstairs.
Yes. No.
Oh, Daisy's downstairs!
Is this some kind of secret underground shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have to keep it secret. It's gonna be a secret, and you're gonna be making some promises. But yes, you are invited downstairs. So whenever we're all ready, we'll head downstairs for our debrief about our next course of action.
Yeah. So, after a little bit, Tomay and Belwin, you two arrive back at Daisy's to see the rest of the troop is assembled at the bar.
We
Y'all
made it
entering.
back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it seems everyone's awake and up and ready to go.
I just told the rest of them. But we are cordially invited to go downstairs, all of us.
Why do we need to go downstairs? Don't we need to go to the left of
Downstairs.
the forest?
Yes, but
Yeah.
that's the debrief for the Lush Cut Forest. Because, it's from my employers, so you're all cordially invited to meet them.
Right.
That's bad.
I'm gonna latch my book.
So if everyone's ready, we can proceed, but if not, we can take some time. We can
I'm-
wait a bit.
I'm ready to go.
Will we have time after the debrief? I did want to enchant some armor for Peaches.
I mean, I assume we can leave whenever we want after that. I assume.
All right. Well then, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then I lead them downstairs.
Alrighty. So, Zem firstly leads you all into the distillery brewery area, which you all get to see for the first time. The majority of you. Leading you off to one edge of the wall, she pulls a brick out and you watch a hidden door open up with a set of stairs descending downward.
That's kind of interesting.
Following her lead into a narrow labyrinthine chamber. Zem, do you express the importance of following you?
Oh yeah. As we enter the labyrinth, I go, follow me. If you take a wrong turn, Don't. Okay, bye.
Take my mental notes of every turn and turning.
Make an intelligence check. As you're following Zem through. Belwin having the highest passive in here.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Intelligence.
Huge.
With sure, make an intelligence check. With each and every turn, you hear down the other corridor unnatural sounds. Some snarls, some growls, sounds like scraping, groans. It's uneasy. It's uneasy to walk through this space with how aware of your surroundings you are.
What
He
exactly
whispered to
is
me.
like on the opposite side of these turns?
What was that?
I mean, I'm just gonna look at everyone. Don't y'all fucking hear that?
Or what?
Don't worry about that. That's just some not so friendly
Pets?
friendly friends. We'll put it that way.
So not pets?
So,
Right.
they're not friends, they're just unfriendly people.
Let's just say if you go over there, it's either going to be a tough fight or death.
Right.
I'm not going over there.
I'm okay right
It's
now.
meant to weed out intruders. So if you stay with me,
That
You're not
was my
meant for
plan. I'm just noticed and was curious.
yeah, no worries, no worries.
What'd you get on your roll, Aurora?
23.
Damn. Okay.
Natural 20. Plus 3.
Damn. Okay.
She forgot to mention that. She whispered that to like us right here, and I was like, God damn!
Yeah. I'll keep note of that for future. But following Zem through this, keeping close to her, you eventually come to another set of stairs that leads even further downward. Opening up into a long chamber that's about 15 foot wide. Two sets of corridors on either side and an opening straight ahead. Zem leading you to the corridor on the right, into a large open cafeteria-like space that is full of people right now that are all staring daggers at all of you. You see immediately on the right as you're walking in a familiar melody back kind of to y'all, but like glancing over her shoulder. She gets up and that was quick.
Yeah, they were all ready pretty quick. So
All right, come on.
I like wave at everyone who's like staring daggers at them. I'm just like,
I just have a hand on book.
Yeah.
Not unclipping or anything. Just
Few of the eyes like become questioning. A few more just like gauging everyone else a little bit. But following Melody now, y'all are led through the entirety of the chamber to a large opening on the left that leads to a few more corridors that are in this area. Short jaunt to a large set of double doors where Melody opens the door and walks in. The rest of you following in. Zem, you're one of the first ones to walk in, and you see a face you haven't seen in a long while. Hold on. Where is my thing?
yeah, reference.
Yeah, my reference. Give me a moment. This lookup moment is brought to you by us.
Yeah, follow us on our social medias. Also, if you'd like to sponsor us, slide into our DMs.
please, pretty please.
Please slide.
Please slide.
Oh my god.
Please.
Please slide.
Slide cancel even. Like
Check out
a
our
quick
other
little
socials.
pop.
We have a TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Twitch.
It's all in the beacons.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of all we have right now. We're working on it.
So, a little over middle-aged man, human, covered in scars. And has seen some years with the orders. As you all enter in, he takes a moment and looks over each one of you, and then looks at Melody.
It is.
Well, I guess this is the troop, isn't it?
You know that go. Yes, Mr. Corvo.
Zem. It's been some time. How have you been?
I've been good. Went to the Feywild. Didn't die. I know. So thrilling.
Wow, that is astounding. Did not think you were ready for that yet. If I'm gonna be honest.
One of my Feywild pictures just as proof.
Sure.
It's gonna be Arechi's or the waterfalls with all the crystals and everything that we
Okay.
had traveled across.
Yeah.
It was a 16 intelligence roll on it. So.
Okay. Pull it out and he. Oh.
It would have
This
catched
is-
Zem in like the background as she was traveling across.
Yeah. This is quite an art piece. Did you paint this while traveling?
Yeah.
Pretty nice. Well, please be seated. Be seated.
As we sit down, I'm like, everyone, this is a very seasoned, member of my employers.
Melody. Seasoned puts it lightly. This guy is hardened. Everyone,
Can I gauge this man?
what do you gauge him for?
Just his. How is he holding himself? Does he hold himself with that status, or is he more humble?
Can I get a
Okay.
check?
Yeah, you're looking for a vibe check, more or less.
More or less.
Yeah.
I want to know: is this a humbled man, or is he
Make an insight check.
ego?
Can I too?
Yeah, sure. Both of you make an insight check for me.
Natural 20
Whew, nice.
Okay.
plus 4, 24.
Nice.
It's 11 plus 2, 13.
13. He seems pretty confident to you, Leviathan. He holds himself with some confidence. You see beyond that, though. There's a bit of pride from hearing Zem going to the Feywild and seeing the photo. There's a bit of that, like, trying to maintain an image. Oh, you feel like you can trust this guy. Like you can, like this guy is very trustworthy. Like,
Is he holding that confidence with like, yeah, I'm seasoned and everything?
Oh, no,
Is it still that like, yeah, I hold the status, but
he's holding the confidence for a face.
okay,
He's only putting out confidence because he's meeting the majority of y'all for the first time. He's putting on this face. You can see that on him. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Elias de Corvo.
the timeout.
Yeah, write notes, bitches.
I am
Right, no, bitch. Thank you, Sam.
I am a higher ranking member.
Can you spell that name for me?
Yeah.
Elias, Elias
Elias.
DE space DE, sorry. Space Corvo. Corvo.
Elise. Start with an A for some reason.
I am also, he looks over at Melody, Melody's father.
Oh. Yeah, he's heard.
Oh. Wait, what?
Not like that. Not in that way.
Oh, to be honest,
I look at her and I
don't
go,
know that well.
You told me your dad was dead.
Well, I can't be forthright about everything always.
I mean, since he's such a veteran in our
And he's
order.
also not quite, and my heart barely beats. So it's not entirely a falsity.
The best lies do have some truth in them, I'll tell you that.
Are
Oh,
you
wait a minute.
undead?
Not quite. But not quite living either.
So are you, and I don't mean to share more than you've probably already shared, Zen, but
No, go
kind of
ahead.
like our Jameson person?
Hmm. Beyond death, it gets complicated. There are more cards in play. The cards being literally everything, always. I was never felled to begin with. I never died to begin with.
And how
The-
can you say you're on the teeter of that?
Well, make some deals in your life and learn some lessons. That is one of the possible outcomes. Some of you look like you could understand that. And he looks at Kaylinn, Robert, and Belwin. Learn some lessons, make some decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Are you also mean like Melody?
Bo is just gonna kind of stare back, not really, just like gives like an acknowledgement, but not really, doesn't say anything. Just
Melody's just a bit of a hothead. I am not. Yes, you are.
You just proved the point. Just there.
Listen, okay. Whatever.
Anyways, can we, I don't mean to cut this short.
I understand.
If we could get the briefing and just get on the road, that would be most ideal.
Right. There is one more thing beforehand. I ask that all of you here at this table, excluding Melody, of course, swear an oath of secrecy
Mm-hmm.
that you will tell no one of this place, you will tell no one of these orders, nothing directly at least.
So where are we?
You're still in the
Yeah.
same town. But I see what you're getting at.
Yes.
Clever.
Good job, Kaylinn.
Do we have to like sign something or?
Your word is all I need.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have my word.
Yeah, because if you violate your word, he might come kill you or someone else.
You have my word as far as not any direct details, but if a knife is to any of these individuals' throats, then it is, who are you working for? Vague, very vague details.
Red herrings are nice too.
Exactly.
We operate in secrecy for a reason. This outpost is probably the safest of any of ours in Wildmount. As far as the job, some of the local druidic folk of the Lushgut Forest claim that there have been an increased number of undead denizens popping up. More on the northern coastal side, not quite at the cliffs, but just south of them.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt and ask random questions, but where exactly is this Lushcut Forest placed on Wild Mountain? I'm not very familiar. I know tal'dorei, but I don't know Wow.
Right. It is a good bit northeast from here.
Northeast. Okay.
I don't really have a map at this time to show.
I'm familiar with the area. I could direct them around.
And is that Belwin, is that near our mutual
No.
friend?
It's not near where I'm generally familiar with the whole forest. It's not near where I'm most familiar with, though.
Oh,
Thank
you
goodness.
said you had mentioned druidic folk, and that made me think of our mutual friend.
It's not really Nick. It's not same thing as the Meyer Grove.
No, they are much further to the east.
Good.
Much further to the east, across the Sirios Mountains.
What's left of them? Yeah.
Right. My condolences to you all for the loss of friends.
Unfortunately.
I mean, we actually gained a friend. He came back. Now he runs it. They're more of acquaintances. Passing business partners. Still sucks though, yeah.
Still sucks nonetheless.
Depends on you ask, but it's neither here nor there.
But these druidic folk are, well, and he points at you, Robert. They're actually your kin folk. Not direct bloodline, I don't imagine, but bugbears and goblins that have broken the curse of strife. They will be your most likely contact to be pointed in the right direction. As far as other information goes, there have also been reports from Kinau priests in the area that their temples are becoming more active of undeath in recent weeks. We believe they may be connected in some degree. But I would recommend checking out the ruins of Sepeka. I forgot what it's called. Sepesia? Sepeska. To see if that might be a good starting point or if it's connected in any way.
Okay.
Zem.
I have a map.
Oh, he has a map.
Robert pulls it out. It's at, like, in real life, to me, it's true to size to Robert. He's just, yeah, it's like way northwest.
Yeah. So that's about all we have on the matter. But Zem, there was a rogue agent that had gone missing about that forest about a couple years back. If you happen to find them, try not to kill them.
Try to keep my eye out. Any markings, race, anything?
Wanti, serpent folk. You see a Wanti wielding blood, you found the right person.
Would I know anything about Wanty?
Make a history check. Or nature check.
History or nature?
Yeah.
I don't think it fucking matters. Nature and history hit, they're both. It's a fucking 7.
You'd be familiar in passing with Yuan-Ti. They used to be a very heavy population here on the coast. But after the calamity, not so much. That's all you're really able to recall. That should be all of the information, unless you have any more questions regarding.
No.
You all are fantastic listeners, I must say.
What?
The majority of you are
You
fantastic.
got 6 out of 7.
The
So
only question I have. Well, the only
That's the
question
route
that I
up.
have, and I'm sure many of us may have the same question, just in different variations. How long is this job expected to take? In your mind.
Well, it's the beauty of our jobs. As long as there isn't anything nefarious going on, take it at your own pace. If there's something nefarious go on, stop it before it happens.
Report back. Well,
Let us
I'll
know.
be for me, but
You do have your emblem still, correct?
I pull it out and I'm like, yes, I do.
Good.
Well,
That will connect you with Alistair. So you will be updating him, but I will be closely paying attention as information cocomes in.
who else there?
One of our directors over in Stillben.
Still been, is that right?
Yes. We have a few outposts across Exandria. Some of them directly affiliated, some
Just
by
didn't-
proxy.
Just didn't know how much of an influence there was in tal'dorei.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, they found me there, so
True.
I had never
You're
left.
originally from tal'dorei?
I had never left tal'dorei before I joined this order.
No, I never met you. You're a very, no offense, but very standoutish individual.
I stayed put pretty well and was pretty well hidden until my teen-ish adult years. So
Fair enough. Either way, it's
She also
Still.
traveled around a lot.
still interesting. I've been to Stillben at least once, and
oh,
just never noticed anything interesting.
again, we keep it secret.
I don't think I've
Obviously.
been, so.
Not much to look at. Amon is quite beautiful in comparison.
Oh, okay.
But if there is anything you need of us to help you prepare for the journey,
I'm good.
We've quite prepared for a while now, so we should all be good.
Then cheers to an adventure.
Probably time.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
again, as long as
I'll
there's
drink
nothing
that.
nefarious happening, you can take it at your own pace. Also, when did we start drinking?
How did we have Daisy?
I start drinking out the
Coffee and
camelback.
juices upstairs from Daisy.
I don't have.
Yeah. He's just like,
I don't have.
he's looking at
It's
all
called a mimosa. You want to try?
a mimosa. I haven't had one in quite a while.
I don't have juice. Who has apple juice?
It's pretty good.
I want apple juice.
I'm gonna just like look at this exchange that just happened and be like, "You cracked him sooner than I did."
He got
Alright.
cracked.
You did.
What's
I'm
happening?
very persuasive.
What's a mimosa?
Well, that and I.
I believe
It's vodka and orange juice. It's easy.
Sorry
I
to
thought
be
it was
off this road.
champagne.
You can juice
For-
orange.
Wait,
there's
Doing
vodka and
mimosa.
orange juice. That is a screwdriver.
Shit.
Uh,
Then I told you
mimosas.
the wrong thing.
Mimosas are white wine, typically a bubbling white wine mixed with
Yeah.
orange juice.
He's right. My brain farted.
They just gave him a fucking screwdriver and said it was a mimosa.
Hey,
Somebody's
after
supposed
our
to be smart or
conversation
something.
this morning,
Supposed to be smart or something, don't they?
hey, after our conversation this morning, my brain's a little fuzzy.
I mean, you
I'm
might
just-
want to
this
put
is-
some mimosa
Yeah.
down.
The only thing I can think about is
No,
getting onto
whatever,
this
it's
job.
That's a screwdriver, yeah.
Oh, amen to that.
The only thing I can think about is two things. One, this goddamn fucking book, and two, this job.
I'm right there with them.
Let's go. Let's go.
How are we
kill
gonna
these
get to
fuckers.
what's good for us?
Adventure.
That's a good
That was a
question.
rough table.
All right, you
What's up?
see, the forest, the ruins we need to go to is on the way to the forest. On the way to the ruins is Gordon. Now, majority of us have already been to Gordon. I happen to have a belt that can get us to Ford.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to Gordon and then
Cut our
travel
travel
northward
right
from there.
Cut our travel right in half. Yep.
Gordon's actually I was
We have
thinking
our
we could-
ways, sir.
yeah, Gordon's actually a good spot to Banff.
He's gonna start gauging all of you one by one again, and like re-solidifying his own ideas of you.
Then
What
What's happening?
If we're gonna get to Gordon, shouldn't we warn somebody that we're gonna be appearing?
Nah.
Not quite.
Nah, it's more fun that way.
Alright, whatever you say.
What? What's happening? Okay, so
I don't know.
let me clarify. Are we pooping straight out of here? Do we want to go upstairs to Daisy's? Do we want to take a minute?
I don't think it matters.
Oh, we need to get beaches too.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Oh,
we need
yes,
to
we
get,
need to go back up.
beaches.
We have a bear named Peaches. They speak so well.
Are you okay?
Are
Okay.
you having a stroke?
To catch you up, we all had a conversation about a fucking mimosa being an actual screwdriver. That was totally just an over the table, like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
And then we said, okay, how are we getting to Gordon?
Who's Gordon?
Gordon is a place in Wildmount
Okay.
that we first went in the very, very, very beginning of this campaign, where
No.
Robert actually got the belt from. Robert got the belt from Gordon.
Okay.
At like episode 4 or 5, after it took 3
Sir, have you
sessions
been
to get out of
drinking
Port
tonight?
Tamale.
So we're gonna bamf to Gordon, a place, and then travel northward to the Lushka
More,
Forest.
more,
Okay,
more
why?
westward to the ruins.
Because we
and
gotta go to
then
the Lushka
from the ruins,
Forest.
we'll go
To
northwest.
kill undead.
Oh,
It's the undead job, boy.
listen, that's all our DM has been talking about for what? 10
Our DM over here, like, God fucking damn it.
Elias at this point is going to. Most of you are good listeners.
5 out of. You need to read that my diary.
You are slowly losing ground with it, but
Oh my God. Are you okay? Okay, on a serious note, are you caught up? Are you okay
I'm
now?
always so confused enough to look at me.
I'm so sorry. This is a chaotic session.
Alright, let's bring it back. Just them whisper to everyone and be like, no one else revealed they weren't listening. If you need to be caught up, we'll catch you upstairs.
Huh?
Cool.
Fuck! Hey, Richie, were you listening?
oh, I've been listening this entire time.
Do I?
Yeah, he says that to all y'all.
That's where.
Jesus.
That was a Leviathan. We've known each other for some time now. You don't know?
Go upstairs. Moose. It's okay.
Even Robert's like, we're fucked.
Oh my God.
We'll give it a moment to die out here.
I mean, at least a good chunk of us know what we're doing, so we'll just steer the others in the right bed.
We gotta get out of here. Sorry. We'll leave you alone now.
If you trust them, I
usually
trust
a bit
them.
more organized than this.
I guess.
I don't know what's going on yet.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, I rely on them, and I think that's enough.
As long as one of us knows what we're doing.
Better in combat.
What was
As
that?
long
I'm
as one of
sorry.
us knows what we're doing, we know what we're doing.
It buffs out in the end.
Good luck.
We have oranges on them. I'll try to wrinkle them up before we have to kill. I don't know what the other thing is.
When that melody gets up and opens the door for you all.
As we're walking out, is there like any like
Y'all are making a great impression with my employers. Jesus.
What was that, Robert?
as we're walking out, is there any like mug of like ale or any sort of beer on the tables that we're next to?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 13.
Go take a moment to breathe. Go take a moment to breathe.
Both of you.
Amazing interaction.
Those two are dying.
This moment of our players dying is brought to you by our social medias. Go check out our social medias and join our Discord if you would like. We're on TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, and Discord. Ooh.
It's all in the beacons. The link
Yes.
pops up every once in a
Go
while.
down to the beacons link. Apologies.
Yeah.
I forgot that part.
So, following Zem's lead, Robert, what'd you roll for your perception check?
13.
13. And you're just looking at the tables as y'all pass through the chow hall.
Yeah.
Okay. You see a couple individuals have some early morning drinks. What you trying to do?
Anyone look alcoholic?
There's a couple. There's a couple in there that you could pick up on something.
All right. I'm just gonna walk up to one of them. I'm gonna put a gold piece on the table. I need this. I'm just gonna walk out.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage because the gold coin.
I'm like, I guess that's not stealing. So it won't start a fight, probably.
I roll a natural 20.
Okay. He just goes, huh.
As you're walking away, the rest of you like look back and see this exchange for a moment. You see the guy go, "What? Fuck it."
I guess I wouldn't recognize him. No, okay.
Now, someone you recognize like immediately, you'd have to sit there and like maybe try and figure out where you might know him from, but
I'm just gonna start chugging it. Is it like bearable?
it's rough. This is a really earthy flavor that has like a musk to it. As you're bringing it to your nose, it smells like an armpit.
Think like army alcohol.
Yeah, it's rough.
What the fuck, you guys? I get done down here. I'm like, what the fuck, you guys drinking down here? You got a brewery like right above you.
Robert!
Get some real fucking
Robert.
ale, Jesus! And I put the mug on the table and just walk away.
Robert, we cut ourselves to fight. You think we care how our alcohol tastes?
I would.
That's you.
What?
Anyways, I lead them through the labyrinth.
What was the meaning of buying that exchange, Bobby?
Look, that entire exchange that just happened, I needed a drink to level me out. You people stress me out.
Yeah, so you all
Amen to that.
following Zem's lead out of here, back through the labyrinth. Tomay and Aurora, you two are able to like kind of put together the backtrack a little bit more now.
Okay.
Down in my book. The path.
Sure, go ahead.
Yay.
Leading back up to Daisy's, back into the main tavern area.
Well, I think damage and defective really fits us.
Yeah, very much so. And I think
Sorry, somebody just constantly was casting a random spell on us. I've done that same thing before.
Yeah, it's called shits and giggles.
No, it's called hideous laughter. I'm casting it on her.
Okay, what's the save?
Uh,
I think it's wisdom or charisma.
it is a wisdom save 16.
Don't think about the moves.
So you have to make a
I'm
wisdom
gonna
saving
just hear
throw.
this and be like, it's probably one of those assholes outside casting that on us.
What'd you
Oh,
roll?
they just wanted to embarrass me.
You was a-
So
You
you
got a high wisdom though, right? A wisdom save.
See? 8. 8 plus 7.
so 15.
Oh, just barely loses.
So
16.
Tomei says, "No, it's hideous laughter," and points at you, and you just can't help but start fucking like cackling gut laughter.
No, I do that instead.
You know, you fall to the floor laughing.
Yeah, I'm just laughing.
Yeah, Aurora just falls to the ground, laughing hysterically.
Do I notice this?
Yeah,
As I'm walking through the labyrinth.
y'all are at this point out into Daisy's.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Who's
Child,
Yeah.
I look away for 1 second.
Daisy looks over and, "She okay?"
She's just having a good laugh, just like me and Leviathan did downstairs.
Oh, Yep.
Yeah, they embarrassed me in front of Melody's father.
Y'all went downstairs?
Yeah, they were invited.
Melody's father was
Oh.
hot. Alcohol damage.
I mean, no, he's a good-looking dude. He's
He
just...
is. He is. No, he is.
He also might, you know, slit your throat in your sleep.
I'm pretty sure
Um,
Sam's
Even more.
Anyways,
Sure what?
well, now that we
Say what?
What did you say?
Mm-hmm. What were you saying? What were you saying?
anyways, now that we know what we're up against and what we're keeping an eye out for, shall we head out to that? You said the ruins of Gordon.
No, we're heading to Gordon to head to the ruins.
Gordon, then to the ruins. Got it. My fault.
Yes,
the most of jokes got me.
I believe it was the ruins of Sepesca. The ruins of Sepesca.
Right.
Go.
But you guys,
Go.
you guys said you wanted to do some things here.
Oh, that's right. I totally had forgotten. Robert, do you think we can do that real quick before we head out?
What do you want to do?
I want to enchant this armor for Peaches with the fly spell.
With a fly spell, do you have a fly spell that we can use?
I do.
Alright. Then I will help.
All right.
Into the shop.
Yeah? So,
I'm just gonna give him advantage.
okay. So, Robert, taking a moment to begin carving in the necessary formula as you're, you know, explaining it to him. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check with advantage.
Yes.
While they do that, can I try to encourage the rest of the party to join in on a game and Nico?
Nico?
Around Daisy. Like around the tables.
Just a moment. We'll get there.
17 total.
17 total.
It's not as good as I wanted it to be. I have a fucking +8 to my Arcana.
What level is the spell?
The spell is a third level,
3rd level.
I think. Yes, third level.
It's
So, with Robert's help, it takes you the better part of like 2 hours to do this entire process. But you are able to successfully enchant Peach's armor with fly. It'll take an hour for Peaches to attune to it.
Would it be an at will, like, because that's how I would want to enchant it, where Peaches could at will. I want to.
It has a set amount of charges. Had you rolled above a 20, it would have been at will.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's to Peaches like fly.
Yep.
Like if he thinks fly.
Yep. It's a whole magic item that I will have to put together specifically for a bear. Better yet, just a feature that he has.
So
Let's
after
go.
we get done enchanting it, I'm gonna run out towards Kaylinn and just, we've done it. Do you want to go try to get it on him?
Yes, let's go.
All right, let's see how he does with it. It'll take a little while for him to get used to it before it can actually activate, but
Mm-hmm.
So while you two run out, what are you trying to do, Zem?
I'm trying to play a Marco Polo type game called Nico
Okay.
around Daisy.
Okay.
With
You want to RP how you try to convince everybody?
So as they go back in the workshop, I
Mhm.
would just turn to everyone and be like, "Would you guys like to play a game?" So lighten the mood before we go kill some dead people.
Yeah.
What kind of game? I don't want to be tricked.
It's a game. I promise it's not like how I tricked you before.
It's not wrestling.
It's
I
a
got trouble.
game. It's a game called Dico Nico. Someone closes their eyes and they say Dico, and the rest of us say Nico. And they have to. The person with their eyes closed has to try and tag the people who said Nico with their eyes closed, just by the sound of our voice.
Instead of Nico, can we say Peaches?
I guess, yeah.
I'm
Yeah. I'm down for that. Who would want to play?
I'm down.
me.
Moose. Let's go, Moose.
Belwin,
I
you,
guess.
I was gonna say you are here in this moment. Kaylinn, you are currently here in the moment.
Yeah.
This is just before Tomay comes running out.
Let's do it.
Okay, Who do we want to decide who's it? Like, how do we want to do that?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Unless we all want to roll die.
Rollies.
Yeah, y'all could rollies for it.
That's rollies.
Rollies!
So those of you who are playing, roll a d20.
Okay. I rolled something.
All right.
All right. So we'll start here.
9.
7,
13.
And
13.
So you two had the highest. Go ahead and roll again. Or was it you two?
Us two.
Yeah, you two had the highest. Aurora and Zem.
I got a 7.
9. I'm it. Okay.
Yeah. So
I just imagine we played Nose Goes and Sam is like, all right, Nose it. And then before I can even say it,
everyone's.
I'm like, bitches. Okay.
So you close your eyes. Everyone else scatters amongst the tavern.
Okay.
Eyes closed.
Do you go?
Pages.
Pages.
Make a perception check at disadvantage.
I want to be. Can I be up?
Can I
Somehow?
have a canopy?
ooh, good
Y'all are
question.
playing it on hard mode.
Can I be
Why did I
up?
suggest this?
Okay, you know what? For those of you who want to be up, you can make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Because there is a bit of like a second floor kind of area that y'all
Am
could
I
climb up
still
to.
within the hour?
30-20.
Okay, but
Yeah.
on a real note, there was one
I'm
time
gonna
I
go
played
ahead
hide
and
seek.
use that.
I hid on top of my friend's roof for an hour. I won.
I bet you did.
Yeah. They literally were texting me.
All
They were
right.
like, "Where are you?"
30-20.
30-20.
19 in athletics.
Okay, are you doing athletics?
Yeah.
Okay. Zem, you're rolling perception. We'll
Yeah.
get yours in a sec.
Acrobatics 27.
Yeah.
Floating in the middle of the room.
Alright, are you attempting to climb up out of...
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
What are acrobatics?
Athletics or
Athletics
acrobatics.
or acrobatics?
They're right next to each other.
6, so 13 plus 6.
So 19.
19.
So you hear the voices all come from above you. What did you roll?
21. I yell, you bitches! And I like try to follow up where I think I heard Aurora go.
Okay.
Try to like flip my way up.
What, with your eyes closed? Athletics or acrobatics at disadvantage.
Y'all forgot. This is literally what I built my character for.
You built your. We have party advantage if you want to just roll straight.
No? Okay. That is going to be a 23.
Jesus, what the-
Again, this is what I built my character for.
for hide and seek with your eyes closed.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, so you all watched Zem shout out to you all, oh, you bitches. And then, like, without opening her eyes, essentially, like, locks her where her view would be at you, Aurora. And then, like, runs towards the wall and begins, like, wall jumping up to you and reaches out. I need you to make a dexterity check versus a dexterity saving throw. Yours is at disadvantage.
We're Subway Surfers over here, man.
What I get?
How often do you actually roll in your tray?
Not very often. I got a 2. So plus something.
I rolled
What's
a
your
roll
dexterity
20,
save?
but I'm at disadvantage.
Right.
So
2 plus 3, so 5.
5. So, Zem, you leap, reach out where you thought where in your mind you think she's at, and impact Aurora directly onto your face. You have been tagged.
whew, there's one out. All right.
All right.
Pages.
Pages.
Pages. Or pages.
Make another perception check with
Will
disadvantage.
you just be like sitting on a beam?
Yeah, you all have a moment to like shift if you want to here.
I'm gonna be moving to a different beam, but still.
I'm gonna shift too.
Okay. So I'll say make a dexterity check
Oh,
to see how well you can get moved around.
Okay, so just straight deck. So
Straight dex.
Please let me fall.
What'd you got? All right. Did you move?
No, I did not move.
Straight dex for me is 16.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
What?
You've been
already out.
tagged, so you're already out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
17.
17. So you hear the voices call out. One of them's moved. One of them's moved. Another one's moved, but back towards the ground. This Leviathan, as you're trying to move around, you like slip, catch yourself, and you don't take any damage from the fall. But you are now on the ground.
So,
Daisy's just watching this entire time.
who did I hear up with me?
You heard sounded like Belwin's voice and Kaylinn's voice on the same, nearly the same plane as you.
I'm gonna go after Belwin.
Okay.
And do any acrobatics I gotta do to get.
Yeah. This is gonna require an acrobatics check. I imagine that's what you would use. At disadvantage. To see if you can make it over where he's at.
Ooh. 18.
18. Think as to where you heard the voice and start jumping about, moving around, eyes still closed. It's impressive how well she's moving about blindly in this space. And you think you get close and you swing your hand out at nothing.
Ah, damn.
Not just off. You're a little ways off.
Okay.
Man rolled superior numbers on his first check.
Okay. Ah, damn it. Okay. Sorry. Deco.
Bitches.
Bitches.
As I'm walking out probably at this moment.
Yeah, you're walking out at this moment.
Bitch.
Like running out at this moment. You hear Tomay's voice in the mix.
Oh, you bitch.
So perception at disadvantage.
I'm gonna move to. Is Daisy there?
Yeah, he's there.
I'm gonna
He's
move next to Daisy.
okay. He's chilling behind the
I'll
bar.
be by your side.
Okay.
8.
8. Tomay's voice throws you off, and you've lost map of where everyone is. You can still try to go for somebody.
You could also say it again.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna be like, Deco?
Can I move
Bitches.
Daisy to say
Bitches.
Make a persuasion check.
Bitches.
Perception.
I'm assuming I'm kind of like walking out of the shop behind Tomay.
Yeah.
What is
I go,
that?
I go. What the fuck is Deco?
What the fuck?
You rolled a double natural 20.
I said
You
Deco.
need-
I said Deco and rolled a double natural 20.
Take a picture
Take a
of this.
picture of that
picture
shit.
That'll be on
Bro.
Instagram.
Put it in chat too.
Double natural 20 at disadvantage. That
Holy
is
shit.
wild.
So I say Deco.
Yeah.
Wow.
You hear Tomay included in the mix. You don't hear Leviathan, and instead hear Daisy. Beaches. And then you hear Robert go, "What the fuck is Deco?" You have pinpointed.
Yeah.
Exactly all the sounds.
I yell out at Levi. I'm like, Levi, you fucking cheater! And go after Belwin again.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics?
Okay, hold up.
We need the picture of the double natural 20.
Yeah. Are you moving at all, Belwin?
I'm gonna try and move, but I want to try and suspend myself in the air with my movable rods.
I love it. Make me just a dexterity check.
Dexterity. 18.
Yeah, you jump and like lock yourself in air and like swing for a moment.
Can I use another to like? Can I like? So I have 3 of them. So I want to make like kind of like a staircase down.
Okay.
Almost.
Yeah, easy enough. You lock them in place.
Yep. And then I'm gonna be. Hold on. Pause. I'm letting fate decide.
Instead of a game
I'm
of
gonna
cat
be on the
and
one
mouse.
that's kind of closest to the bottom.
Okay.
But it's still in the air.
Okay. It's like a game of cat and mouse, but it's a cat and a bird.
Yeah.
22 on my acrobatics.
Yeah, so you go to where you heard Belwin. And you stop for a moment because the layout of the tavern that you have in your mind right now, there is nowhere for you to go to get to him. But where you heard him last was around this area.
With
You gonna
22, can I get it?
you gonna try?
I'm
You gonna try? So you're gonna make a dexterity check at disadvantage.
Okay.
You're gonna make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dex save.
I'm gonna use my party advantage.
Okay.
Make this a straight roll. Will
Yeah,
I
make it a
regret
straight roll.
Probably. I roll better when I'm at disadvantage for some reason. That's a 13.
23.
Yeah, I know.
So you say fuck it and take a leap of faith and jump for it.
I want to say like as Zem does that, I like move to like one above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you jump for it, and you reach out and feel your hand impact metal, and you think for a second, got him,
Yeah.
and it doesn't move, Are you grabbing or are you letting it pass you?
Grabbing.
Okay, you grab, and it is a solid metal bar that you didn't map out in your head before, but you did not get him. But you are now hanging in the air from one of the immovable rods that is now in the space. Tomay, you are
Yeah,
walking
cool.
out. Yep.
Yeah, I'm pulling Kaylinn. Kaylinn! Get your ass down here.
Come in. I'm gonna try to feel around and monkey bar somewhere.
Okay, this is gonna
Since I
be
can't see, I don't know where a monkey bar.
this is gonna be investigation at disadvantage.
We'll try it. Oh, actually, wait, I didn't know that. I have good investigation. I'm guessing this has nothing to do with they fiends or undead.
Unfortunately, now that Kaylinn is out of the picture, yeah, doesn't have anything to do with Fae Fiends or Undead.
Damn it. Natural one.
You start swinging around, and you don't realize that all of this jumping around, all of this working yourself up, you've worked up a good sweat. And your hand starts to slip.
Oh,
Slip.
goodness.
Make a dexterity saving throw. Or strength save, actually.
Oh, poopy. Oh, poopy. That's my dump stat. Poop. Alaric, why is it not you? Okay. Check me.
What? Yeah. Is that what I think it is?
Did you roll 2 nat 20s again?
No.
Oh.
Close.
What the hell?
That's gonna be a 19.
So
Wow.
you
I have a
feel,
+1 strength. That was a really lucky roll.
you feel your hand start to slip from the moisture, and you just pull with just finger strength. Pull yourself back up and grab it once more. Saving yourself from falling. As you did not reach any other thing to grab onto.
I'm gonna just grab with the other hand and go. Dico!
Are there people at the bar?
No, not really. It's the 2 normal patrons and then Daisy.
Can I ask all 3 of them to say peaches?
Are you asking out loud?
Oh.
Because the 2 aren't paying attention to y'all.
I'm like whispering to all 3 of them.
Wouldn't you have to walk across the bar?
Yeah, you gotta do a lot of movement to do that.
Oh, I do? I thought
Yeah.
the bar and then them. Now?
So, with everyone else calling out and everything, unless you're like right there next to them, you're gonna have to shout it to them.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna ask Daisy to do it one more time.
Okay, so another persuasion check.
13. I'll say Daisy or Peaches.
Okay.
Peaches.
So perception check at disadvantage. As there's now only 2 voices calling out.
Yeah. That's gonna be a 9.
9. One of them's above you, one of them's below you, but you're not quite sure where. You're thrown off at this point. The mental map that you had of the surroundings is just skewed.
Okay. I'm gonna drop down.
Go boom, boom, boom.
Superhero landing? Huh?
Superhero landing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a athletics or acrobatics at disadvantage. See if you nail it. Because your eyes are still closed.
Yeah. 14.
Yeah, you land it. It hurts your knees a little bit.
Stumble a little
They
bit.
got buckled.
Superhero landing is so bad for your knees.
It is. I go. Deco!
Peaches. I'm gonna walk up to her, say Peaches, and start walking to her.
Okay. Belwin, you calling out as well?
Yeah.
Yep. So go ahead and
Peaches.
perception.
Still the same.
Just,
Still in the spot that I kind of moved to while she was mid jump. So
Okay.
that middle one now.
23.
23. Now that you're not relying on like guessing where this layout is, you're on the ground, you know the distance up, you're able to start putting it back together a little bit. Belwin's still above you, still around that same spot. Leviathan sounds like he's towards the bar. And your footsteps getting closer to you. As Leviathan, you said you were walking towards her.
I'm gonna try to like. I'm just trying to get him.
Okay. You're just gonna go for the footsteps going towards you?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a dexterity check. Dexterity saving throw.
I got 12.
You're fine. You have one no matter what.
Did you get double ones?
I got a 1 and a 2.
Eh, so you reach out towards him. You reach out towards him thinking, you got him. He's walking towards you. It's so easy. And you feel yourself brush against somebody. Leviathan, you see her brush her hand against one of the normal patrons. And he goes, "Oh, what the okay. Not your dude, not your dude."
Oh, sorry. Not your game.
Can I throw them?
We'll say this is the last one.
Can I throw them at Belwin?
No.
You know what? Give me
I
a
love
strength
that.
check and give me a strength save at disadvantage.
I'm gonna use my advantage.
Not even gonna use it for combat. Just some.
I love that leap that you just did.
Well, that talk. Okay, we fucking called to shit. But it was better. 12. Wait, strength? 14, sorry.
14. 4. So you say Deco, and you hear Peaches as you get picked up and just yeeted. Make another strength check. Belwin, make a dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Natural 20.
What'd you roll?
I got a 17.
Can I try to tag him before he lets go of me?
What are you talking to me?
Make a dexterity check.
Oh.
You wind back and just yeet them as hard as you can towards Belwin.
Like a missile.
I got double 19 for a total of 22.
Yeah, you feel them like tag you real quick before you let her go. Belwin, you see this coming a mile away and just drop on the bar and like hang from it. As you go flying, you feel your shoulder impact something hard
Oh.
and then fly into the wall. Go ahead and roll me 2d6, one for the initial impact and the second one for the floor.
Yes, I can take it.
Jesus. I'll use my bad. 8.
So you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you impact the immovable rod, then the wall, then the floor. And Daisy goes, okay, I think that's enough of y'all's game here.
I'm gonna grab all the immovable rods and then like as I like unclick the last one, just hop down.
Yeah, easy enough.
Zem's gonna get up and be like,
Oh, Jesus, but at least I got most of you.
Oh, I'm just gonna
just like flip down.
I'm just gonna cure wounds. I feel bad.
Thank you.
You're on roll healing.
Hey, I got you. That's all I care.
So you all finish your game up here. Tomay and Aurora, or little Kaylinn.
And Robert.
And Robert.
Don't forget about Robert.
Robert, did you follow them outside?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So the three of you go outside to start fitting this armor on Peaches and like kind of explaining it to Peaches.
Best we can.
Best you can. Make an animal handling check for me.
Does she get advantage because we're all trying to...
I'll say yeah.
I mean, I got an 18 plus 7.
Yeah, you could always get a nat 20.
I know, I got an 8.
Okay.
Well, because you just threw it. You didn't even roll it.
25.
She
A 25 will do. A 25 will do.
I don't even want to try.
You're able to get the armor on Peaches, and he's taken his time to get used to it. He's still not fully comfortable with it, but he accepts his fate nonetheless. And he listens. He listens to Tomay and Robert as they're explaining it to him. And he-
Here's a piece of meat.
She got 10 back, by the way.
Okay.
Basically.
Yep. So
So when you want to fly, just think about it.
okay. Bit my tongue, like actually.
This DM tongue biting is brought to you by.
I'm not bleeding. We're good.
No, what's
Alright, well, now that we have Peaches and we're basically ready to go, should we grab the others and start heading out?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go.
Let's get going. I'm not looking forward to travel.
Yeah. So you all reconvene together. Any last minute things?
Let's go.
That's not a last minute thing.
All right. Robert, where are you bamfing everybody to?
Gordon.
Gordon, where specifically?
Gordon.
You've got there was the tower that y'all were given the information about the job. You've got the center ring and the outer ring. You've got just outside the city, and you've got the Dolithil mine.
Probably like just outside the city.
Okay.
So that way we can kind of get going. Preferably on the western side of the city, so we can just get a head start.
Yeah. So you all join together, linking hands, arms, feet, whatever.
Shadow.
And boom, you all teleport, and we'll come back to after break.
All right.
Yeah, because it's that time.
Let's go see if I can throw up.
We're gonna go ahead and head to break here. Just so everybody can go to the bathroom, get a snack, get a drink, do whatever it is everyone at home has to do, and what we've got to do here. We'll see you back here in like 20 minutes. Bye.
bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Those are some privileged.
Smile.
Right.
We're back.
It's always the out of
We're
pocket.
so
comments.
back.
Hello.
Sorry, I
No, you're good. So, Bamfing, you all. I did forgot to pull the things up. You all appear in front of a gate.
I'm not starting this again.
No.
Sorry.
So you all appear in front of a large walled gate that sits in front of you, elegant and elfin in its design. And you can see just beyond it the top spire of a tower that some of you are already familiar with. Where is it? Where is it called? The Ornatora. The Ornatora, this complex construction of latticed wood and stone. You bamf right in front, basically right in front of the city. You're a little ways out, so you got some time to walk up, but some of the people here outside of the city that are coming to and fro, kind of jumping, as you all appear in the space.
Can I, as we bamfing, can I, like, do a seductive pose? Just like.
Sure. Make a general charisma check, or performance check, actually. You have your eyes open now, so you don't have disadvantage.
Yeah, I was yay! Watch me
Can we
roll.
all try to land with that like superhero stance?
You know what? Yeah, let's get a group performance check.
Let me.
Group performance check.
Yeah, let
Group
me
performance check.
watch. I'm gonna roll horrible. Now that I'm not rolling 2 dice.
All
The
right.
performance.
Yeah,
Whatever you
I'll
wish.
come around and get the numbers.
Okay. Not bad.
Starting with Tomay.
13.
Aurora.
Gotta pull it up. I rolled a 5 though.
Okay. Plus
What is it?
performance.
It's skill.
2.
Oh,
So
7. Okay.
7.
Robert.
See, I didn't want to do any sort of like special pose anyway, but
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1.
Perfect. Perfect. Belwin.
17.
17. Zem.
18.
22.
No.
18.
Okay.
I want mine to just be like.
So, Bamfing, you all land, those of you choosing to do so land with poise and grace. Some of you falling a little short. Some of you not caring in this moment. And everybody's like, after being surprised by you all, some take a moment and like appreciate the effort that y'all put into y'all's appearance here.
Alright, well. Then, from what you guys were saying, we head northward from here?
No, we head west.
West.
We head west.
This way.
Apologies, I was laughing too hard when we were talking about it.
Leviathan just, this way, and starts walking off towards the city.
Can I go and like try to get on my tippy toes to grab his ear on the top of his head and kind of drag him?
Yeah,
easy enough.
can I like start pointing in the westward direction?
Yeah, easy enough.
This way, Leviathan.
Yeah, I do that.
So y'all just avoiding the city and just traveling?
Ooh, I'm guessing so. I don't know this
Yeah?
area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yee.
Alright. Somebody roll me a nature or survival check to lead the way.
You led the way all the way through the Feywild. One that gets you-
Okay, I have
Yeah,
really
it's-
good
Okay,
survival.
she's also the ranger.
I'm just saying.
Survival.
I'm
So
just saying.
isn't yours like 8? Yeah. Because mine is a
Okay,
7.
then you roll.
Yeah, there we go.
So there's somebody different.
Compromise.
Compromise.
Your shit
You
is
shouldn't have done that.
crooked. Your whole dice tray is crooked
Oh,
though.
can I fucking re-roll?
Is it flat?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just
Take
saying
it
your
as it
dice
lies.
trace for
I
Well,
got it.
it's a 7 plus 8.
Hey, that's
and it's not bad.
Okay. And the DC's not super high. You've got somebody with a keen mind for direction leading or helping lead as well.
He has a clock.
So
Alright.
he knows the time of day and northwest, east, and south.
No, I must go eat.
So you start heading the trek, following Tomay's direction. Into the thick of it.
Ugh.
Into
Shadow will be like prancing. Like...
Yeah.
He's cute.
Sorry, I'm pulling up.
Shadow is a panther. Construct.
Shadow is a panther. So, walking through the grasslands here, Belwin, sorry, I just real named you.
How dare you?
Belwin, you're familiar with this trek. So any slight variations to the pathing you start to help correct with. Where exactly are y'all heading towards?
We are heading towards the ruins.
They said more coast side.
Were we supposed to start at the ruin of Sepeska?
That was
Yeah.
somewhere that was mentioned.
Yeah, I would have. Player was dying laughing at the time, but
Mhm.
Tomay would have remembered the exact location.
Yeah?
I only remember mimosas, so.
Would I know where the ruin is?
The ruins? Yes, you actually have passed by them a few times.
Okay.
On your travels through, especially with them being right there, kind of like it's the border between the Tal'dorei Woods and the Lushgut Forest.
Gotcha.
So, following Aurora's lead,
Let's go!
Belwin and Tomay
Yes.
making sure y'all are pointing in the right direction, y'all begin traveling
It's
on.
more that way.
Good note.
You'll begin traveling on, keeping your eyes peeled across the horizon. It's a nice sunny day today. The weather's pretty mild in comparison to some of the warmer summer days. There's a nice gentle breeze on the wind. And travel is easy. Is there anything y'all wish to discuss, do while traveling?
Just get to where we need to get going.
Sam's just practicing her like club walk to try and get the bitches.
Yeah?
Whenever they stop somewhere.
I'm gonna be researching and blueprinting stuff.
I know.
Okay. Just roll me an Arcana check for whatever it is you're doing.
I want to study my notes further and try to get more information on this Dudamancy
So
Okay.
that's been mentioned.
Make a or just a general intelligence check.
that's a 20 plus 7.
Okay. What exactly are you working on here?
The portable workbench.
Portable workbench.
Yeah, like it can like shrink in size and stuff, like his chest.
Okay. Yeah. You start making some headway on getting some thought experiments on paper.
Yeah.
Putting some ideas together. But travel goes unimpeded. By the time...
You know, on my intelligence check.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I completely forgot.
I was just waiting for you to ask.
My brain
I was
broke.
like,
Yeah, what was your
Okay,
intelligence check?
cool.
Sorry.
17.
17. Okay, yeah. I'll let you know what you find.
Okay.
Above table. Because I still have to put together a lot of this stuff. Traveling along, about the time that sunset's coming around, y'all are beginning to reach the river that cuts straight through the Tal'dorei Woods and through this grassland back to the coast. Y'all could set up camp around here or continue pushing forward.
Oh,
Pushing forward.
I mean, how late is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the
It's
time
getting
of
into
day?
sunset. Time of day, it's About 7:30.
If we push forward, we should smoke.
Why?
Why? Why don't we wait till smoke? It's only about
Let's smoke when we get there. How about that?
it's only about 7:30 here. I'd say we could push forward for another half hour, maybe an hour, and then set up for camp, and that'll give us plenty of time for rest that we can still head out in a good bit in the morning.
Yeah, let's push forward.
Yes.
I would only suggest about another hour at most.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, I can get whatever.
I'm fine with that.
All right.
Let's smoke when we get there. Okay.
Coming up to the river here. Y'all have been traveling on a road this entire time. Getting up to the river, there is a well-made stone bridge that spans the river, making cart travel possible. So y'all are able to easily cross this river. Traveling on for another hour, the sun does eventually set beyond the horizon. There's still those ever bit faint trickles of light coming through that kind of twilight time. Who wants to try and look out for a spot to camp?
I'll send Hooter up.
Okay.
I mean that too.
If you want to make a perception check for Hooter, and you can make a survival check to find a spot.
Yeah, y'all don't want my survival.
Mine's a +6.
Until the undead come out.
24.
I'm just
24.
saying, the only thing I provide is the fact that I see inside of a dome.
I
That's it.
provide.
Once the undead
hot?
come out,
Yeah, a little bit.
So, Kaylinn, keeping your eyes peeled. You can find the edge of the woods. There's a couple little sections that you could. There's a couple.
Yeah.
There's a couple little sections in the woods here that you could see all setting up camp, especially with how Tomay does it, setting up with a tree inside the dome or on the border. Yeah. But following Kaylinn's lead, y'all pull off for camp.
Yes.
Just take off.
I can't.
Oh. She can't.
Anyways, setting up camp. Is there anything y'all are doing before going to sleep?
Researching.
I'm gonna take out.
I'm carrying over your role for researching.
I'm gonna go.
I imagine you were doing that all day.
I'm gonna take out Miska and just practice her tricks with her.
Okay, make an animal handling check. Tomay, I imagine you set up the dome.
And then continue to research on the Dunamancy.
Yep.
16.
16. Yeah. You're able to practice with her, get her a little more familiar doing them. It's been a while since you and her have had this moment to like practice anything. She's a little rusty at first, but she gets back into the motion of it.
You're so sweet. That piece of turkey.
She gives you little squeaks. Yep. Bless you. Ooh.
Sorry.
No, you're good. All right. If no one's doing anything else, who's taking first watch?
I can do it.
Somebody always waits to go to sleep anyways.
That's
Me
true.
and you?
Well, Tomei is going to be awake nonetheless. So the three of you can take watch.
We'll take separate watches, I guess. Or all together.
It's up to y'all.
Take last.
I'll take.
We're worried about first right
I
now.
know.
I'll take middle.
Okay, so Leviathan and Tomei go to make perception checks for me through the night.
Can I say you
Or
watch
for
as
your-
well?
Yeah. Oh, what was the perception check for Hooter, by the way, Robert? I apologize.
19.
19. Okay. Yeah. So, checks from you guys. I'm keeping all this in mind as things are going on.
Well, Sayuel got a natural 20.
Okay. For a total of?
For Sayuel, shit. 23.
Okay.
And then,
And he does not have dark vision, that I remember.
I got a 22.
Leviathan?
And 19 plus 6, so 25.
25. Damn, high rolls.
We want to see them dead.
So y'all set up and keep an eye out. Y'all's watch goes unimpeded. I imagine the both of you still have your noses in your books.
Yeah.
Don't really talk to each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have kind of just kept an eye out more than in the book.
Okay.
I did as much studying as I could through the day.
So, watch goes unimpeded. Second watch comes around. We got Zem. Who else is taking second watch?
I can take it.
Belwin. Zem and Belwin.
I'll wake up Alan if you want to wake up Zem.
He's out. I'm just gonna go on her face.
Yeah, full like furry mitt on your face.
Let's go. It works. It's your time for watch. Go lay down and go.
I'm gonna go over and just kind of like lightly shake Belwin. Just, hey, buddy. Do you mind taking second watch?
I guess. Water. All right.
You'll have Sayual with you too, so don't worry.
Saw you all perched up, like poised up.
I'm gonna have Shadow watch though.
Okay.
Just scurry off and find something.
Okay. Make a perception check.
I'll have Niska follow them like she's on watch too, but she ain't watching shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
She's my pet. She don't got
Yeah.
responsibility.
Let me get a perception check from Belwin and Zem.
Percepi weppy.
Sayual.
27.
Well, I'm carrying Sayual.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
carrying
good.
the natural 2023.
27. If you didn't hear that, Zach.
Yeah, 27. That's wild.
10.
10. And what you got for Shadow?
18.
Okay. Quiet night. The quiet night. Aside from the squeaks of Miska playing with Sayuel a little bit, as Sayuel like will play and then stop and look away.
Just like every once in a while, just pushes the face
Yeah.
aside.
Just pushes the face aside and looks,
Yeah, that's just the.
and then goes back to playing for a moment, and
Down.
then Shadow prances off out of the dome to go wander around. It's quiet. Y'all's watch goes unimpeded. Is there anything y'all wish to do during that? No? Final watch comes around.
Wow.
Who y'all waking up for it? Who's doing final watch?
Aurora.
Just Aurora.
Kaylinn and well, Kaylinn was saying she could take final
Oh,
watch
okay.
too.
Oh, cool.
I'll wake up Kaylinn. Or I'll wake, yeah.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
go wake up Aurora.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
Oh, so I was gonna nudge Kaylinn awake and then proceed to, after that, pass out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Aurora and like try to whisper in her ear and be like, "There's free stuff to smoke."
I'm free smoke.
She like eyes shoot open, sits up.
What?
I go. You must have heard that in your dream. Anyways, it's your turn.
Nah,
to
bitch,
watch.
I didn't hear shit.
Yeah. Make a deception check, make an insight check.
I got a 17 for no, sorry. 19 for
Damn,
perception.
I'm really
Okay.
bad.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Ooh.
She still beat me.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. No, so your response is accurate.
Okay.
Yeah. You see through it.
I just go. Anyways, I'm going to bed.
Yep. You pass out. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Aurora. I've already got Kaylinn's. You said an 18?
19.
19.
I miscounted.
I got 10 plus perception,
Mhm.
skill 8, so 18.
Nice. All right. Hell's watch goes by unimpeded. If there's any conversations or anything you want to have, as the sun is starting to rise now.
No, I'll be reading the book.
Okay. Morning eventually comes. Temperature inside the dome doesn't change, but the light outside of it does.
One thing, the light inside of the dome is altered. to it.
Oh, yeah.
I control the light and the temperature.
Yeah. But you have to be conscious to control it.
It's set to a nice still, just dim.
Yeah.
Even as the sun rises, it's still dim.
Yeah. So, you all come to consciousness as the sun begins to rise above the horizon, getting your long rest.
Whoa.
Beep. And the dome boom, drops shortly after everyone's awake.
I'm gonna wake up. And look for Shadow.
Make a perception check.
Oh no.
He wandered off. He's gone.
I'm gonna look for Miska.
Miska was playing with Sayuel mostly.
Yeah.
She stayed inside.
Okay, good.
So she's near you.
My perception?
Mhm.
So it's natural 20 plus 6, so 26.
Okay. You look around and you can see him off. He's about 30, 40 feet off in the distance. You see him like actively digging in the ground right now.
Okay.
And like moving some stones out of the way, digging, moving some
I'm gonna
stones.
go over there and look at, just feel like a proud dad, just,
Yeah, just staring.
yeah.
Yeah. You watch him, he continues digging. After about 5 minutes, he's like made a decent little hole here. And like begins to lodge something out of the dirt with his mouth, paws at it a little bit, lodges it out.
Do you want some help, Shadow?
When he pulls up and looks at you and has this large chunk of quartz just in his teeth.
Of course.
Mhm.
Shadow, I'm gonna take that from me. Is there more down there?
And he just starts sniffing, walking off.
I'm like a proud dad.
Then we gotta go.
I am going.
He's kind of going in the right direction, kind of.
Third directions that way. I'm kind of, you know.
More or less. But I imagine you fend off with some rations.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, getting back on the road first thing in the morning. Survival check. With advantage because someone who's familiar with the place and Tomay's keen mind.
I'd say we let Belwin roll because of the familiarity of the surroundings.
Yeah. Belwin, if you want to roll a survival check to lead.
Belly boy.
15 or 16. 16. All right. So following Belwin's lead. The path that you're walking continues to stay relatively clear grasslands, but around you it begins to open up into a woodlands area. You can see the trees here at the edge are older, evergreen type trees with large, thick trunks. And just beyond that, main tree line, you can see where bramble and thorns and vines have, overtaken a majority of the forest floor. Continuing forward even further, following Belwin's lead, you're eventually cresting over a hill to the site of a large ruins of a pyramid. Not a pyramid of Giza type pyramid. Think more like Mayan pyramids, the terraced steps, with a long single staircase leading to the top. It has fallen into disrepair and definitely been taken aback by nature a bit. But as you grow closer and closer, Belwin, you know these ruins to be the ruins of Sepeska.
Alright, I'm up. I'm back. So I know the ruins.
Yeah, you recognize these ruins as the ruins of Sepeska.
Okay.
These large Mayan-like, a large Mayan-like pyramid of ruin.
Okay.
Y'all begin to come over the hill and head in that direction. Y'all just silent the entire journey.
Mm-hmm.
So that,
Probably making some jokes.
so that's when I said, "Back up, bitch!" and I slashed her with my sickle.
Somehow barbecue titties were in
Yeah.
oh my god.
Sorry, I just had to like handle like not handle, just do something really fast. So I just like anything that happened within the past 3 minutes just went, other than the survival check, just went over my head.
You're good.
Yeah, no, we didn't talk or
We didn't
do
do anything,
anything.
so you're good.
We're at the ruins.
Yeah, y'all
and
are
I-
y'all are just about at the ruins. Maybe another like 45 minutes of a journey to
Okay, we're not there.
reach
Okay,
them.
gotcha. Okay, sorry. I just needed to kind of get back in the zone.
I'm just
Is Shadow still sniffing Earth's core over here?
No, he gave up a minute ago. That was the only thing he found was that
Can
quart.
I investigate these ruins? Just like from.
You can make a perception check.
Alright.
Investigation is more with your hands.
And we're,
Can I?
as he said, 45 minutes away.
Yeah, you still got a bit to get up there.
oh,
I mean, yeah, we'll just gauge it though.
You can make an initial gauge with perception.
Could I help
Actually,
him
no.
with Percepi?
Yeah, you could also make a perception check.
Would I
Okay.
recall anything about these ruins?
You can make a history check.
Does it have to do with baking?
You get a check. You get a check.
No,
All right.
unfortunately.
24.
How come with perception I'm rolling 19
Percepi.
plus 6?
You're forsaking me now that I don't have disadvantage. 10.
So, Zem, you know they're old. You're not from this continent.
Yeah.
So you don't know a whole lot of the history of it. Belwin and Leviathan, with your insane perception checks,
Sorry.
Real.
you can see, if you had to gauge how old these were, you'd put them about on par with most Calamity ruins. These things are old. Belwin, you actually would know the history of them a little bit more. This was one of the sacred burial sites of Kinau priests and warriors. It has been abandoned for some time, as far as you're aware. But you do see the torches at the top are still lit. From this distance, you can just barely make out the faint trickle of a flame.
So,
You see this as well,
Don't-
Belwin. Or
don't be alarmed,
Leviathan.
everyone.
Sorry.
But, there's some lit torches up there. And this place should have been abandoned for years.
Well, let's go check it out.
So, whatever we're looking for is probably up there.
I just get my sickle out and my sword. And I'm just like, okay, let's go.
That's just not my book out. I'm just looking through them.
I'm gonna try and double time it a little bit to get there.
Yeah, y'all can pick up your pace a little bit to make it there faster.
Martial arts.
In a matter of moments, you reach it, and this temple is probably somewhere around 100 foot tall. It's a good climb for the majority of you to begin climbing up it, and some of these steps have seen better days. But you are all able to make your way up.
Spider boots climbing.
Yeah, Kaylinn, you have no problem climbing it. You all make your way to the top, where you can see it does descend down into the structure. Belwin and Aurora, you'd be the only two to really pick up on the scent in the air. You can smell like the faintest stench of death. Like what smells like rotting corpses in the air.
Guys, it
Yeah.
stinks.
This is definitely where we need to be.
It stinks like what?
Death.
Oh, it smells like death.
fantastic
Yeah. Oh,
specialty.
Do I?
corpses, bodies, rotting, burning, shit like that. Yeah, this is definitely where we need to be.
Well, good.
Noble blend.
Okay, let's look it up. What does it do?
It's higher sense of insight into a situation and helps with persuasion.
You got anything else? Oh wait, you have the primal rage, don't you?
Oh yeah.
No, let's not do that.
No,
Yeah, let's
no,
do
no,
that.
no, no, no,
No.
wait,
We do not
wait,
need
wait.
PvP along with fighting undead.
We're not. I'm not gonna fight.
Primal rage.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight the undead.
You're a lion.
Yeah.
But there's no undead.
There's literally nothing to fight other than us right now.
Well, no,
Right
we're happy.
Oh my gosh.
You can smoke well in combat.
Yeah, it's actually.
You just going
If
in?
I'm
Going head
remembering
first.
correctly, it's like
Okay.
a bonus action or an action
Sneakily,
to
but head first.
smoke.
Zem just starts going down. Make a stealth check for me.
Wait.
I'm going to too.
Okay.
2-2 as well.
Are you doing it stealthily or are you just heading in?
Yeah, stealthily.
Okay.
let's
Stealth
try-
check.
Yeah, let's
I'm
try stealth.
I'm just gonna be like, oh. Alright.
Oh, I have advantage on stealth.
So is everyone following in?
Why not?
Yeah,
Yes,
I was
but
trying to say
very
that.
stealthily.
Yeah. Robert, you following in as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stealthily.
Yeah. Stealth check from everybody then.
Oh, please tell me I have
19.
19.
19.
19.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 for a total of.
Total of
on.
27.
Damn. Okay. Belwin,
17.
Robert,
15.
Aurora.
What was it?
Stealth check.
Stealth. 5.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. 18.
18.
Rolled a 2.
Damn.
Nice.
Good rolls across the board, really. And
I'm sorry.
Me.
there's
Don't
some
worry,
good.
fighting
there's-
well hold
Other
there,
than
man.
Aurora tripping.
right. There's some really goods above or around the table.
Footsteps are silent.
So you all begin sneaking down here. Aurora, 3 steps down the staircase,
Oh no.
and like you silence yourself from that. Just that one cough.
Just gonna slowly turn at her and be like, why would you do that?
You do. You do.
Continuing down here, you all become aware of that stench of rotting flesh at this point.
Nice.
Yummy.
It does not get any better the further you go down. Continuing on.
Put my mask up.
Can perfect visitation, does it make smells?
Yeah, you can do a odor.
Sensation like nice smell.
Yeah, yeah, you can mask it. This
Oh
We
shit!
cannot
The
mask our
damn
blinds.
blinds.
Yes, you can.
yeah, no, you can mask the scent in front of yourself.
Just like this.
If I'm not mistaken, you can do it in a 10-foot space, so you can get the majority of the party members.
Oh yeah, hey guys, guess what? You know, you smell flowers.
Yeah. So for some of you, it does not fucking reek. But continuing down,
Wow.
who is leading the group? I know you two were the ones that said that y'all went first.
Yeah.
So let me get a perception check from both of y'all.
Okay.
Being the first 2 of the.
Oh. Oh.
Hold on.
What'd you get, Sam?
18.
18.
15.
Not bad.
Okay, not bad.
So
We're level 11. We got some good bonuses.
Yeah.
Depending on what it is.
I got a 0 in some, man.
I got
What's
a 1
11?
in deception.
stepping down, winding a corner, you enter into a chamber. You see there's a few torches that are lit on the inside here. And you can see 3 individuals in blue and green cloaks.
Would I recognize what those blue and green cloaks?
Make a history check.
Does it have to do with Fae Fiendler?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, still good. That's a like flat roll of 19 for a total of 26.
26. Nice. You recognize the outfits. To a degree, these are the colorations of the Kino. The people who are native to the Menagerie Coast. Y'all step in, and the rest of you all begin to see the three individuals who are currently backs facing you all, crowded around something that's a little hard to make out right now.
Just grab my spear. Can we attack?
No, these are locals.
Dude.
No.
Saw you out and just get a look at your look. So we'll stay here for a minute. So
I guess Shadow will go in.
hand down to investigate.
I guess Shadow will go in.
Okay.
He's black. He can stealth it.
Yeah. Give me stealth checks. And perception checks. So first roll is going to be stealth.
It was so close to being good. It was so close. Oh, hey, actually, still is pretty good. For fucking sight well, at least. 9.
Hey, something.
9.
I didn't realize he had a
What is
plus
stealth?
5.
Dexterity if he doesn't already have a modifier.
He doesn't, so it's +1 for stealth. 12 + 1, 13. And then what?
And then I need perception check from both of them as well. 16.
Plus 4.
All right. So
3, sorry.
taking off their own directions around here, kind of flanking.
His eyes.
Shadow kind of like ducks off into one of the shadows,
Yeah.
aptly named. He kind of disappears from view a bit. Well, on the other hand, is a little more visible. But peering through his eyes, he.
Is that a perception on my part as well?
No, it would be through his eyes. Yeah. Okay. One of the individuals kind of like turns their head slightly and begins looking over their shoulder. You can see through Sayuel's eyes what looks to be a humanoid man. It's hard to gauge much. Lighter skin.
I wouldn't tell Sayuel to act just like a natural animal in the area. Like, more or less, when he notices, just kind of like that curious, like, give a curiosity to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks over and looks back. Doesn't seem to pay much mind to the creature. Sayuel continues moving forward a little bit, getting a better view around them. They are all currently standing in front of what looks to be a coffin of sorts.
I'm relaying information.
Getting a better angle on it too. You can see the two other individuals are in the process of handling the body in the coffin. You can see
in a way that, when you say handling, does that mean like getting rid of or trying to preserve it?
Or resurrect it.
make a medicine check with your stats.
Okay.
I'm not gonna touch the coffin this time, guys.
That's a
Good.
10.
God.
It's hard to tell exactly. They're not pulling the body out, but you do see them like picking up elements of it, like an arm at one point, and like moving some things around, setting it back down, a leg at another point, just shifting it around. Anyone doing anything?
I'll relay this information and then.
He's tipped off. You can't see through his eyes.
I know, but what is he doing?
You don't know.
Oh shit!
He tucked off.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna relay, after relaying what I just saw, was Tomay would speak up, and if we're gonna do anything about this, we might want to make ourselves known now.
Before that, with my previous history check, would I know what they're doing preparing the body? Like, would I know their ritualistic practices?
With a little bit of the context given to you before, you imagine the body in that coffin. It's probably a priest or a warrior, and they're probably preparing to turn them in to the burial site.
Okay. I'm
Spirit?
gonna just say, I don't think they pose a threat. They're just preparing the body.
I can't hear you.
They're just
No,
preparing the body
Tomay
for
is in.
burial.
Yeah, sorry, Tomay is in
Yeah.
Sayuel's senses, so he's just
Yeah,
relaying.
Tomay
what
doesn't
he
hear anything.
says,
Okay.
So
But to the rest of everyone.
I'm gonna put my spear back. Come on back. Okay. Should I shout?
No.
But we need to get past
Tomay's
them,
not gonna
don't
do
we?
anything but continue to watch their Sayuel's senses.
Okay.
I'm waiting for a clue from the party through Sayuel's senses.
Zen gonna come out and be like, hello? Hello?
Okay. It's at that moment that you see through Sayuel's eyes, Zem stepping beyond the threshold into this chamber. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Clarify that.
stay in Sayuel's senses hidden, and I'm gonna have Sayuel run and like act like her companion.
Okay. You watch Sayuel run up to
Put
you.
my arm out.
Yeah.
For him to come up.
The three individuals turn back. Two of them pull their hands up and have like these long gloves
Mhm.
on, and they all three look over and
No threat. No threat. Hi.
Oh shit.
you see two of them. The two with the gloves kind of relax a little bit. The one in the center still giving a
Mhm.
cautious
Mhm.
look towards you.
Me and a troop. We came for a problem that's been reported in the area that people need help taking care of.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasive, maybe. Am I gonna suck? Probably, but it's fine. 15.
15.
Not horrible.
One of the individuals with the gloves goes, is it in regards to the undead that we've been...
Mhm.
And the
Yes.
one in the center.
Yes.
I see. Finish up here, please. And begins walking towards you. We can talk up there.
That sounds
They're currently in the middle of
good.
interring a body.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Bye.
And he like looks past you and glances, and he can make out a couple of y'all in the low light, but not all of you.
But just reassure him, I'm like, we just had to make sure there weren't the undead here.
Understood.
I'm with this one. Put my whole hand on her head.
I imagined as such.
Mm-hmm.
Please, let's
Yes.
talk above ground.
Exit.
Just having Sayuel motion.
Yeah. So he lets you all lead the way out, back up the stairs to the top to the sunlight. Here you can get a better look at him now as he pulls the hood of the cloak down. The torches were making his skin seem a little bit lighter than it is. It's almost this like olive coloration.
Okay.
Human man, lighter hair and very, very short facial hair. Well maintained. You can see he isn't wearing any armor or anything underneath the cloak. But he does have a short sword on his hip. He steps out and this is a better place to talk.
Right.
So who are you all and who are you with an organization?
Yes. Hello. My name is Zen.
Pleasure.
I am a blood hunter. And I show him my little emblem.
You see a bit of fear in his eyes for a moment. He
Don't
steps
worry,
back.
We all are just gone.
We're
We're all
just here to-
mercenaries.
We're just here to.
She's the only one that works with them.
I
fully.
am. They're just part of a troop I'm in.
I don't know.
We're just here.
I'm just
I'm the
lying.
only one.
We're extras.
Gonna need a persuasion check. A group persuasion check here.
Group? Okay.
As he seems a little bit on edge.
Yeah.
You gotta have high persuasion.
Maybe it was a mistake. So I
God
did
damn.
the emblem.
Right.
You guys hate me today.
Tomay,
16.
Aurora,
7 plus. Oh, shit. Keep closing D&D.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
I did a bad idea.
Like,
You might not want to do that.
No, really?
Maybe it's just a suggestion. I'm not telling you what to
What
do.
is it?
I think you need a mimosa.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Mimosa?
Plus 2. 7 plus 2.
9.
Okay.
9.
Robert,
Oh. 9.
Bobby.
Belwin,
13.
13. Zem,
Middle of the road 10.
Kaylinn,
17.
Leviathan.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. He doesn't quite ease up on the tension, but he isn't backing up anymore. He stops and
Just tell us where the problem is, and we'll take care of it and get out of your hair.
the problem has to do with that.
Excuse
I don't know if you know them, but someone came through here animating corpses as they walked through, attacked some of our own. In fact, that was one of them.
Was it a serpent folk?
Give you this questioning look of recognition.
I was told to look for him and bring him in alive, and that he went rogue.
And you see him relax a little bit more at this point. He's been in the forest for some time now. He's been a real thorn in our side as well. There are a few more temples scattered throughout the Lushgut forest that still are sacred and holy ground of the Wild Mother. He's been trying to unhollow them, remove their grace, their blessings, cursing them in tow.
That's not what we do. At least not what we're supposed to do.
I would hope not.
Do you know which way he went?
Last we had seen, he was heading northward, up, we imagine, towards the Stone Cage Cliffs. But we're not exactly sure.
How recent was this?
This one was felled by him in the last few days, about
So
20 miles north.
by the cliffs, you said. Oh, okay.
I apologize for your loss on behalf of.
Thank you. I would be careful around him. He seemed to not be practicing much in the way of necromancy, but more of a blood magic.
Yeah. I also practice the same magic. So kinda got it.
You see a bit of mistrust in his eyes.
Don't worry, we got you. Yeah, the rest of them don't do that.
Do what?
Right.
Don't worry about it.
Just like tools.
I guess we will leave it to you all then. What am I to call you?
Oh, we are damaged and defective. I am Zem. Zem Daddy.
Takes a look around and, like, gauges you all a little bit. Out.
It's more damage than anyone.
He shakes your hand. Make an insight check.
I think this one's the defective one, that one's the damaged one, that one's the damaged one, that one's the defective, and I'm just damaged and defective. And then we got damaged, and then we have to.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Difficulties.
We lost
Our
the.
AI.
while I fix this, what you got that for that roll?
Doing it.
Insight. That's a natural 20 for a total of 22. My dice love me tonight.
Yeah, they do. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, y'all, give me a moment.
You're fine.
This AI glitch is brought to you
by what is it?
TikTok.
By TikTok. Go
By
TikTok.
our TikTok.
Exactly.
Our TikTok.
We're not sponsored by TikTok.
The answer's no.
Huh?
By
Answer
our
no.
TikTok, we're sponsored by ourselves.
To him coming.
We're open for
What happened?
outside sponsorships.
Also,
If you would like to
mentioning
sponsor us,
TikTok
please slide
sponsorship. TikTok sponsorship. If TikTok wants to sponsor us, we have a sponsor spot open. Whether TikTok, G Subs, or Diet Coke. Coke with the same great taste with 0 calories and sugar. Back to you. Just kidding.
Still working on this. Sorry.
Discord, where we get to know you and everything that you do.
Join our
Your
Discord.
printing, your hobbies, anything you want to talk about, get to know us.
Yes.
Sooner or
behind-
later, we're gonna have character art.
Character art. I'm working on it.
We have 2 out of 6 done.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
oh, 7. My bad.
There we go.
It's okay. We're gay. We can't do math.
Yeah.
95% of us are gay.
Woo.
A majority. Anyways. So what was your roll? Sorry.
Natural 20 for a total of 22.
His hand is like tremoring as you're shaking it. Like he is
Aw.
fearful shaking your hand. But he recoils and
Yeah, I'm gonna bow my head. I'm gonna just say, I will give my life to make sure your problem goes away.
make a persuasion check.
Jesus.
What's just happened? What happened?
I just said my dice are loving me too.
That one?
That does not reassure him.
He just silently
What's your life to him? Huh?
All right, guys, let's go.
Ready to fight? Let's go.
climbing back down the ruins. He tucks back in to go finish the job. Y'all begin traveling even further northward.
Yeah.
I need a survival check with advantage. So who's rolling it?
Oh, I don't care
I
if
have
you
a
want to.
plus-
I mean, probably you have a higher survival, so
I have +6. I mean, I can do it.
I have a +7. I have a
Someone do it.
rolled,
I'm
yeah.
not doing it.
I ain't doing it either. I have a +2.
Same.
Or no, I have a
I
+0.
also already
Yeah.
rolled, so someone else can have. a
Yeah,
chance.
they've rolled already, so it'd be
Yeah.
up to honestly you two.
You two.
It's you two.
You two.
Alex, you two, not you and Aurora.
Gosh, children.
Come on, man.
Do we both? Wait. We both
One of you roll, please, with advantage. Or both of you. No, you don't get advantage then.
17.
18. plus.
Oh, you rolled just a flat 18.
Yeah.
What'd you roll? It was-
I rolled a 10 and then +7.
Okay.
6.
Jeez, so 24. Okay. So in a moment of
In the end.
who's leading the troop, Leviathan takes a couple angry steps forward and just starts walking.
But it's that way.
No, he's going the right direction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Going in the right direction. There's a bit of a pass between some mountainous terrain that you have to pass through here, but not a problem. Coming beyond this pass, you are now in the Lushgut Forest. Belwin, you are familiar that this entire forest is considered rough terrain. But
Yep.
because y'all have a ranger whose favorite terrain is forests,
Good job.
does not impose rough terrain.
Well,
So y'all speed is not halved for travel. And luckily you've got a massive number for the survival check. So following Leviathan's lead, and Belwin and Kaylinn both like calling shots on the sides of like, don't step there, don't step there. Helping you all avoid stepping right into a pit of bramble. at one point, or falling directly into what looks like the maw of a giant Venus flytrap. For the majority of you, this is a very overgrown and dangerous forest. Aurora, walking through this forest, you can't help but feel a sense of almost like prideful fear. You've heard stories of this forest before, only in passing. You never got the name of it, but the looks of it are reminiscent. This forest is the embodiment of Melora's will, her wrath. It used to be a beautiful, serene, evergreen forest. Then there was something that you can't quite remember from the stories of the calamity, and this was the result of her screams. So you continue on forward even more. The trees, you all start to notice as you delve further in, become more and more covered in this black sap that seeps from its bark. Belwin, you would be familiar with the ickerwood trees of this forest that seep a natural ichor from their bark. Yeah, make a... Do you have alchemist supplies?
No, but I have a jar.
I do.
Oh,
So-
can I borrow this?
Yeah, if you borrow her alchemist supplies, you could make an alchemist supplies check.
You have proficiency.
I have proficiency
Can you
in
get that?
alchemist supplies.
Can you get that?
So I got all my alchemist supplies and I...
Yeah. So this is going to be an intelligence check, and then add your proficiency bonus if you are proficient with alchemist supplies.
Yes. Okay. So you said intelligence?
Yep. Plus proficiency if you are proficient.
That's gonna be a 21.
Nice. So, I mean, easily enough, you're able to collect a good bit of this ichor.
Fork it.
You have about a pint of ichor.
Welcome.
This thick, viscous, black
Mm.
liquid.
I got my shit away. Like, you better be thankful.
The smell is
That shit's gross.
pungent and repulsive. Yeah.
I still have sensations that last for an hour.
Yeah, so the smell is still... Well, y'all been traveling for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
we're traveling for a fact.
But I imagine you can recast it. It's an
Yeah,
at will.
yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Whatever you
Let's
want.
go do everything.
What do you want to smell? Huh? What do you want to smell?
The Bardic Inspiration D20 candle.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
Continuing on forward, deeper and deeper into this woods, the sun begins to change the sky to oranges and reds. Sunset comes along. Y'all are able to find a place to camp for the night. I'm just going to carry over your survival check, 'cause Jesus Christ. But y'all are able to find a place to camp for the night. Set up. Tomay, you can set up your dome. Is there anything anyone wishes to before bed?
Read the book.
Researching.
Read the book, researching.
Cleaning my alchemist.
I want to actually spend time with both my book and Sayuel.
Okay. Yeah, as you're reading, you can sit there and play with him, pet him, feed him a
bit of
little.
arcane energy just dancing around.
Yeah, he's dancing. He's like trying to catch this little bauble of light dancing around Yeah.
Can I actually start on blueprints?
for the
Research the
for the
portable
portable. Yeah.
workbench.
Yeah. Go and make me an intelligence or an Arcana check.
Work on the checks. You went 13 plus 7 of it.
So dirty 20.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, so you're able to start putting together some blueprints, putting together some designs. But eventually, night comes. And we're going to go ahead and end the session there.
Yeah.
Just because.
Grace is asleep.
Yeah, Grace is.
I'm still listening, but I'm like.
Yeah, Grace is like
I'm
half
passing out.
conscious. Connor had to go to get to sleep.
This is your YouTube video.
You
for
want to
Wednesday.
prep stuff for the fight.
Right.
Uh,
I wanna prevent y'all from getting quite into combat yet, because
What? Do you play a YouTube video before going to bed? Yeah. This is your YouTube video.
yeah. Great.
There you go. Oh, we're sorry.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
We're
we'll go.
really tired.
Yeah,
It's just that kind of a Sunday,
It is.
honestly.
Oh yeah,
We-
it really is.
we also had here at the house had a busy weekend.
We did.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Good news out of that busy weekend, we got another 3D printer.
Yay!
But
A whole ass another one?
yeah, we have a whole ass another one.
Oh shit! I thought you only had the stuff from one.
No.
Nope.
The auction meeting, yeah.
Yeah,
Which I forgot to do a YouTube video about, but we will do that next time.
yeah.
You should join us next time if it was so fun.
Yeah. So let's take a moment here and do favorites, least favorites.
Yes.
I forgot to switch the names for this. The Kaden is actually the guy that you can't see right now.
What?
Savannah, why don't you
What?
start us off
Yeah.
while I fix this?
My favorite was our game of Deco Peaches. Loved it. It was a ton of fun. Loved like flying around. I love flying around after everyone. Least favorite, probably. You know, I'm gonna have to, and it's not even a least favorite about the session. It's just a least favorite because it put my character in a weird position. Just knowing one of her fellow blood hunters went rogue and caused fear in someone we're supposed to be helping. That's definitely something Zem is like wrestling with. And that she'll probably be angry about whenever they encounter this blood hunter.
Probably.
So, because that's one of the main reasons she was so willful to join these people is they're not exactly good, but they do good. So, she was like, yeah, I want to do good.
Were you surprised to see Elias?
Yeah. That's another kind of favorite, also kind of least favorite, because it took me so off guard. I was just like, oh shit, there's a big gun here. Oh shit. But like not the big gun I'm used to.
Right.
Who is just stoic no matter how much I flirt with him. Like it threw me off. Threw me off. Good job. Good job, DM.
All right, Danny. Favorite, least favorite.
Favorite.
Please don't die.
Not yet.
Rolling decent. Least favorite being warm.
It is hot.
Fair enough. It did get warm down here.
Yeah.
It-
A normal temperature for once.
Actually, kind of.
It's a duality of this room. One side's warm, one side's cold, or one side's warm, one
perfect,
side's
yeah.
cold. But yeah. Alex.
Favorite, again, high rolls. Getting to a new place, but also having someone new in chat. That's always great.
Yeah.
Least
We
favorite,
loved our new people.
least favorite, I don't think I ever grabbed Shadow.
He follows you around.
Okay,
Like
I'm sure it's not
he-
a lot.
no.
Realm or something.
no, he's not just gonna wander off and disappear forever. He is
It's okay. I forget
He kind
about
of, like,
features.
he's kind of like programmed to follow you.
Okay, good. I didn't know if he was just
I
lost in
think
the
all
Shadow
the
Realm.
pets follow just without us speaking, like
I'm-
presumably, unless otherwise stated.
Yeah, I'm very
Yeah.
generous in the manner that I don't make y'all constantly keep track of y'all's pets.
Because he would have still been investigating.
Yeah,
I mean, Miska just stays on my shoulders.
right.
Yeah, I think that's it though.
Hell yeah. All right, Kaden.
Hello.
Not Connor,
favorite
Kaylinn.
is what? Yeah. Favorite, really good role playing, especially with me and Gavin at the beginning. Especially with the what was it, Deco Peaches game? Yeah, just really good all around. Least favorite, it's the cop out answer, but I really don't have any other least favorite. But no blasting.
No blast.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll blast next time. Don't worry.
Yes, there
We
will.
Yes.
I mean, unless y'all decide y'all want to talk through it, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
No.
Especially with the way the party's feeling right now.
Right.
Probably.
Right. The part I feel like everybody needs a rage room, more or less, and
At
y'all
the-
are looking for one.
We leveled up. We want to use all our new spells.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
not only that, we all gotta fight a dragon. We want to make sure that our skills and abilities are ready for a dragon.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yes,
great.
yes, what he said.
Yeah. All right.
But that's it.
Hell yeah. Gavin.
Favorite definitely has to be the RP with Belwin, getting to learn the character more because, I mean, it was true. I've traveled enough with him, but I don't know shit about him until
Yeah.
now. So that was awesome. But least favorite, I'm just not here as a person. I was not here.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you've been kind of quiet the second half.
I
So,
don't know what it is, man. I'm just.
I think
I'm
we're all
not
just
here.
tired.
Yeah.
I mean, I have energy.
It's just one of those
I'm
days,
tired.
man.
I slept for like 10 hours last night.
Okay, that's
Damn.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It must be nice.
Yeah, right?
I can't say anything. I think I slept for 10 hours too.
Yeah, I think we did.
All right, Grace, you want to close out the table? Favorite, least favorites?
Least favorite was rolling fucking low.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite had to be.
Not falling asleep till the very end.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's always good.
That's an accomplishment. Woo.
Woo.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right,
DM.
favorite? Getting to throw Elias at y'all. That was fun. Giving a little bit more history for Melody.
Right.
That was fun to watch from my perspective, since I already knew that.
She
Fun to
seems
watch.
like a daddy's girl, yeah.
She is a little bit.
Yeah.
She is a little bit.
Yeah.
Elias,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half dead, half not.
Yeah, he is. I am excited for y'all to maybe eventually figure some of that out, because
Maybe.
that's a concept that I've kind of played around with a little bit.
That's something even Zem doesn't fully understand. So
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Not exactly. More like half zombified daddy.
Oh.
Think Laudna.
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Kinda. She still pops up as undead, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But he doesn't quite pop up as spook daddy.
Yes.
Spook
Yes.
Daddy.
That's
Spook
accurate.
Daddy.
That's
Yeah.
more accurate than any of those.
He is a spook daddy.
Alright.
I also love the fact that like there's a new game that y'all have now. It's just Marco Polo.
Yeah.
It's just Marco Polo, but what is it? Deco Peaches?
Deco Peaches.
Deco Peaches. I thought it was Deco Peaches at the beginning.
Deco.
Or Deco Neko. Deco
Because I was
Nico.
trying to rhyme it, but apparently the rhyme was not good.
That woke you up.
So we did Deco Peaches.
Which Deco Nico is hilarious because you got Port Damali
Yeah.
and Nico Dranas.
Yeah, which is
So like
my
it was
thought
like
process.
perfect. It
Like,
like
it-
makes
like-
sense.
Like it's something the kids play.
Yeah.
These towns play tag, you know.
Yeah. Least favorite had to be kind of just the energy dying off in the second half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It took a steep drop.
it did.
We had our bedtime energy burst.
Yeah.
I think it just had to do a lot with one, and I don't mean to speak for half of the party, but travel fucking sucks.
Travel fucking sucks.
It
We all
really
like
does.
most of us hate travel, and we just want to get through it. We just want to get done, and especially with last session, we're gonna go, and we're gonna get to fight so that we can actually fight, and then getting basically drawn out to where, oh, we're not going to fight. Kind of was like, oh.
I was trying to help draw it out because I know you wanted to prepare the pieces, so that's why I was like, let's play a game.
Yeah, I've
Kind of.
Yeah,
I've got-
still. I'm itching, dude. I
Uh-huh.
must roll my funny dice.
I've got like half of the encounter worked out. Y'all have started stepping into my notes.
Okay, good.
I've got half of the encounter worked out. I've got a little bit of the map worked out. It's now just finishing out those details and getting the 3D printer up and running, or firing it up and printing out some terrain.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for us here, y'all. So thank you so much if you were here for the duration of this. For those of you listening or watching at home, thank you so much.
Check out our Beacons link and follow us on both Spotify, TikTok, and the Twitter.
And YouTube.
And YouTube. Sorry, that's the one I was forgetting.
Literally
that's
everywhere.
On YouTube and Spotify, you can catch up on old episodes, so you know what's going on, at least for a little while.
Yeah, like
there's quite a few episodes out right now, so you have at least a good majority of the story.
I think we've got like a dozen past episodes on Spotify, and then something like that, and then we've got like a few episodes less than that on YouTube.
we have less on YouTube just because YouTube's trying to catch up right now.
Right.
But Spotify, the only thing
But you
is
can get
last
started
session.
at least on YouTube,
Yeah.
and then maybe jump to Spotify if you catch up somehow.
Yeah, check out the recaps. Those also have a lot of information for stuff
Yes.
prior to that.
If you just want to quick track it, we have recaps also.
Yeah.
We do.
But nonetheless, thank you all for being here.
Yes.
Stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Don't forget to smile. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
They're coming for us now. Somehow they found us out. No sudden moves, don't make a sound. They're out for blood this time around. We gotta burn it all down. Today's the day, revolution's on its way. Our time is now, hold the line. This is how we'll be defined. Just stand your ground, give and take. Only works when both sides really give and take. So revolution's on its way.
Look around, what do you know?
This whole damn place is about to blow.
Look around, what do you see?
I see the wolves at bay coming after me. Oh, 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 get ready for the war. They're coming now, yeah, they're right outside the door. They tried to hold us down. But they can't control us now. Today's the day, revolution's on its way. Our time is now, hold the line. This is how we'll be defined. Just stand your ground, give and take. Only works when both sides really give and take. So revolution's on its way.
Look around, what do you know?
This whole damn place is about to blow.
Look around, what do you see?
I see the wolves at bay coming after me. Oh, 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 get ready for the war. They're coming now, yeah, they're right outside the door. Break us down more. They want it all. They're gonna try to take us all. They wanna see us fall. Get ready for the
Look around, what do you know?
This whole damn place is about to blow.
Look around, what do you see?
I see the wolves at bay coming